the visiting Lower Richland Diamond Hornets, who are they looking at to make plays tonight?
They're going to look towards number 23, Janai Sumter, the sophomore guard, averaging 10.8 points per game, 5.6 rebounds per game, almost 3 assists, and then 2 steals per game as well. She gets it done.
And our home team, the Bruins of OW, who are they looking at to make plays for them?
Another young one, we got a freshman, Jolia Robinson, averaging 14.1 points per game, 1.4 rebounds per game, 1.4 assists per game, and almost 2 steals per game. She'll be one to watch.
So the youngsters doing it, 2 good freshmen to keep an eye on. And of course, that being said, both teams come in with keys to the game, things they want to get accomplished. What are our keys to the game? Let's begin with our visitors, Lower Richland.
Yeah, Lower Richland really wants to defend well. They're going to apply a lot of pressure tonight, and they want to play fast and move the ball around.
And how about the Bruins?
Yeah, Orangeburg-Wilkinson wants to take good shots like most teams, but not force these shots, and they want to control the boards, making sure they're rebounding on both sides of the court.
Well, there it is, the keys to the game. We've seen some key players. Number 3 in state girls 3A in the state of South Carolina, OW, taking on number 10 in 3A girls, Lower Richland. A top 10 matchup right here on Rush's High School Hoops Game of the Week. We'll be back.
It is important to have a supportive employer in your corner. A company that offers on-site health care to save you time and money. That's right, access to a doctor's office while at work at no cost to you. Work schedules to fit your lifestyle, matched 401k to prepare you for retirement, paid vacation, and more. A company that you can count on and grow with. A company that you can have a career with. An employer like Amick Farms. Visit countonamick.com to apply today.
More than 4,000 children and teens are in foster care in South Carolina, but more than half don't have a place to call home. Thornwell's foster care program is on a mission to change this. Visit thornwell.org for more and be the change that will last a lifetime.
Coming home from work, and while I was at a complete stop, a truck rear-ended me. With that became a lot of pain in my neck, my shoulders. My husband thought that maybe we can just handle this on our own. Not knowing a year later I would actually need the surgery on my neck. But when I came to Stewart, and he was like, I'll take care of everything. It didn't feel like you were actually going through a lawsuit. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, it's a feeling that, you don't have to worry about anything. That's why I would recommend someone to them.
At Lexington Medical Center, we're known for advanced procedures and exceptional care. And for the 2nd consecutive year, we've been recognized by U.S. News and World Report as the best hospital in the Columbia metro region and the #2 hospital in South Carolina. It's a distinction of quality that puts us among the best in the nation. Lexington Medical Center, giving our best to care for you.
Watch Fox News Local First has you covered on all platforms for your local breaking news, weather, and sports alerts. Tune in at 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. Visit watch.com or follow us on social media for all the latest updates.
The campus of OW High School, our Rush's High School Hoops Game of the Week. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here with you, and we're going to talk about our starting lineup. And before we do that, Aaron Lucas, our head coach of Lower Richland High School, a former Gamecock, played overseas, Richland Northeast graduate. In his 9th season as head coach there, you see his record right there, 76-30, made it to the lower state finals, as you mentioned, just last season. Let's look at his starting lineups, Amanda.
Yeah, at least look at the starting 5 for them. An experienced squad, Shanice Green, Shania Isaac, Janai Sumter, and then you've got PJ Curry, Taylor Hiller-Johnson for Lower Richland.
And over to the other side there, our home team, Cedric Simpson, a BC alum. Brooklyn Casey in Columbia plays some college ball, and 22 years on the bench and 3rd year athletic director, Cedric Simpson right there. You see his great record, 298-97. Oh, by the way, his son, Jordan, plays for South Carolina State, the Bulldogs right down the street. Coach Simpson, again, doing a great job as coach and AD. Here are his starters, brought to you by Sound and Image.
Here he's starting with Jolia Robinson, who we talked pregame, and then Janai Hagler, and then Tamia Knotts, Victoria McNeil, and Diaviana Rump.
Brought to you by Sound and Images, our starting lineups. Your resource for commercial audio and visual installations. Visit soundandimages.net. We ready to go? Right here from George Pellman Gymnasium on the campus of OW. A lot of history here. Shout out to Rush's, our title sponsor, making it happen live. High school hoops here in the Midlands. Hiller Johnson will jump for Lower Richland. About 20. Deviana Rumpf. Deviana off to a quick start there. A deep three thought about by Lower Richland. And talk about the starters. Both teams have some youth. Shania Isaac with the ball. She does a lot of ball handling for this team. Nice action that time and just missed the layup, but good play call. Janai Sumter, the outstanding freshman, with a rebound and out top. And see, the adrenaline is a little high there, Amanda, early.
Oh, yeah, and Orangeburg-Wilkinson is helping with that by putting on the pressure right away.
Yes, they are. Both teams pretty good defensive squads. We mentioned the Bruinettes, number 3 in girls 3A in the state of South Carolina. LR number 10. Frenetic pace early. OW off to a 2-0 start. Their first basket I mentioned was by Deaviana Rumpf. We have our first foul of the game. That's on Deaviana Rumpf. She has a basket and a foul. Glad to have you guys with us here. Girls, boys doubleheader. Mid-range jumper, no good, and Deaviana Rumpf again. Another name called with a rebound and trying to push the pace. OW. Steal and basket. Janaya Hagler, great job, and then they're gonna press.
That's exactly what the Bruins want. They want pressure and to be able to get those transition buckets.
That's the thing. Lower Richland is expecting that. They want to make sure they can score off that. And a good clean look. They've had 2 looks at threes that were clean. That was another one. And they're going to be 0 for 3 from the three-point line. And rebound for OW by Victoria McNeil. Both teams don't mind pushing the pace. A lot of contact over there. And OW folks want a whistle, but none coming. Let them play a little bit. That was a little bit flying to the ground to Mia Knotts. 2-2-1 being played by the Bruinettes. Good defense, and it's going to be a foul called on Janai Sumter, I believe. 23 for LR, her first foul.
You know, talking to Coach Simpson, he told me that they're going to press the entire night, and they're going to want to make this team uncomfortable, and they're already doing that in the first couple minutes.
You know, both teams top 10 rankings, so successful seasons early, and that's just a pass to no one. And Bruinette's going to scoop that up. It's 2-on-1. Hilla Johnson, a shot blocker. They did a great job drawing and dishing. Deaviana Rumpf with a basket assist by Hagler. Well done.
Great job sharing the ball. 2-on-1. Obviously, get it to the open man or woman.
Exactly. Points in the paint. Another points in the paint. Janai Sumter. So back-to-back points in the paint brought to you by Thornwell. Visit thornwell.org and find out how you can foster hope for a child in need. Thornwell brings you our points in the paint. We had it on both ends, and this time, nice feed. Janai Sumter with a left-hand finish. Feed by Shanice Green. So we've had 2 good passes, 2 good finishes by the bigs. Janai Sumter can play 5 different positions for this team.
Yeah, LR not getting those 3-point buckets that they wanted, so now they're looking in.
And that was our 3-point line. We didn't get on that bucket. That was our free throws brought to you by Amick Farms. Now hiring apply at countonamick.com. And the action's fast. A basket. Kayla Foster. We have a player down for OW at midcourt. This is number 5, Victoria McNeil. Coming up at halftime, we'll introduce you to this week's Atkins Law Firm Scholar Athletes. At the end of the season, one of the Scholar Athletes of the Week will win a $2,500 scholarship. Atkins Law, hurt on the job? Who you hire matters. And the training staff does a great job getting some attention real quickly to number 5, Victoria McNeil. And at the line, we'll have number 24, Michaela Foster for Lower Richland.
A player going out for Orangeburg-Wilkinson, hurting them a little bit more because they already have Harmony Williams out with an ankle injury she suffered Sunday in practice. And coach was hopeful that she was going to start tonight, but didn't want to risk it.
So That free throw being made, there was an Amick Farms free throw line there. And into the game is Kalia Coulter for OW. And she has an interesting hairdo there going on. And got to get some camera work on that one. Nice right-hand finish that time for Lord Richland by Shania Isaac. Now, Thornwell points in the paint. They look, turn them over real quick. The action's fast and furious. A nice drop-off pass. Oh, you got to shoot that. Oh, Sumter had a nice feed, and Isaac did not get that shot up. She was wide open, and now trapped right in front of us, getting us involved in the game. Amanda, both of these teams are playing hectic defense.
I know, I'm getting whiplash looking left to right over here.
Absolutely, a wild three-pointer. Rebound out to Shanice Green. Green's gonna push the pace. A nice feed to Hilla Johnson. Hilla Johnson, big boy. She big-bodied in there and just used her strength. That's points in the paint brought to you by Thornwell once again.
She's a big blocker, but now we've been able to see her be able to make an impact down on the offensive side.
I saw them in an event last Saturday, and she had about 5 or 6 block shots. Aaron Lucas said she's had a 9-point, 18 rebound game this season.
Wow.
Nice finish. OW, Janiyah Hagler, number 4. Gonna be an early timeout call. 30-second timeout is gonna be called by Cedric Simpson and the OW girls team. That's Aaron Lucas on your screen. So it's only a 30-second timeout, so we're right here. 10-8 your score. Woo, we can catch our breath.
I was going to say, I need this timeout more than the players do, I think.
They are going at it.
Well, the goal was to play fast for Lower Richland, and that's what they're doing. And then with Orangeburg-Wilkinson's press, they want to force the team to play fast. So that's just making both teams play fast and causing a lot of turnovers.
The LR High School cheer team over there smells like team spirit. It's going to be a packed house expected tonight. OW does well on their Friday night home games, I'm told, and as the game goes on, it'll fill up. The lower bowl starting to fill up now, and got an upper area across the way for the home side, and by the time the boys game starts, that's Coach Simpson on your screen. Been on that gentleman a long time. His son, Jordan Simpson, as he is a sophomore at South Carolina State, had an outstanding career on the OW boys team, led him to a state finals appearance just a couple years ago. So here we are with this 2-3 zone being played by OW. Another good look at a 3. Janai Sumter, string music. That's a Will Lou Gray opportunity to score 3-pointer. Will Lou Gray, 14 weeks for a better future.
Hey, the key to the game was to share the ball, and that's exactly what they did. Move the ball around the perimeter, find their open person.
Zone being played by Laura Richland as well, and Janai Sumter knocked it out of bounds, and with that stoppage in play, we're going to step away right now, and everyone's going to catch their breath. We're going to take a timeout here. 13-8 is the score. We're going to step away for pay some bills here. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole with you. It's the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week.
glad I'm here because it's really helping me.
I have a lot of things I want to do.
I like being in charge of others.
My confidence really built up since I've been here.
This place has shown me, like, it's not good to run from your education.
It's a really great place. You got people here that are willing to help you.
It's something that's going to get you through every day. It's just something you have to have. And they're making it possible for me, because if I wasn't here, I would not be in high school.
When severe weather threatened the Midlands, WACH Fox gave you continuous local first coverage to keep you safe and informed.
As far as right now, we know about a little over 200 power outages.
As you can see, crews are already here working to fix the damage that's been done.
Wall-to-wall coverage on air and online.
We do know that there are residences that were leveled.
Rain has not stopped. Rain has continued to go.
Trust WACH Fox News to keep you safe, alert, and informed. Local first.
High school, the Bruinettes trailing Lower Richland 13-8 earlier. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here with you. And stay tuned for the Stewart Law Office halftime report for a full recap of the first half. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. So you see the young ladies coming to the court here, and everybody had to settle down for a moment. There's a lot going on there for the first 4 minutes and change of this ball game.
Yeah, I felt like we didn't see any half-court offenses being run. It's only been in transition or fast breaks.
And again, defense has predicated all of it. I mean, both teams really want to turn defense to offense, and they've done a great job.
Yep.
So both coaches getting their way right now, but so far more LR. Got a couple of N1s. That's another steal that time, another turnover. Steal and little contact, nothing called. That was a steal by Shania Isaac. And back the other way comes the Bruiness, and that's going to be a nice finish that time. And number 12, Jalea Robinson, our feature player.
I mean, she's able to get it done, and she's moving right with everybody when they're moving down the court so fast.
Hiller Johnson, Taylor Hiller Johnson, the 6-footer, the junior. So back they come, points in the paint both ways. Thornwell's our three-point sponsor. Become a licensed foster parent with Thornwell's foster program.
Oof.
Visit thornwell.org and find out how you can foster hope for a child in need. Back again with the turnover, comes back this way. OW in white with the burgundy and orange trim. LR in their familiar black and old gold, two of my favorite colors. Pass ahead and good defense on that baseline by OW. A three again. They've had some clean looks, LR has, and not knocked them down. And that's fortunate for the Bruinettes. They've gotten the floor kind of scrambled and got some good looks, Amanda.
Yeah, well, LR hit 1 3-pointer so far, and like you said, they are getting open looks by moving the ball around the perimeter, but so far, no good, just one.
A little diamond press by the Lower Richland Diamond Hornets. That 1-2-2, 1-2-1-1. Press, and they're going to get the turnover. Oof. And that's going to be a foul on OW. That's number 11, Alexis Cleckley. And they just turn them over. They're forcing errant passes by exerting that pressure. That's Coach Lucas right there, former Gamecock, played under Dave Odom and Eddie Fogler. 3 years under Fogler, 1 year under Odom. Outstanding gentleman also. Good young man, got known there in a long time as well. Son. His son that runs track up at Winthrop, Journey. His son playing over at playing football in Spring Valley. Both his coaches have athletic families. 2-3 zone by OW, Amanda, and OW. There's another look. Hiller Johnson, they got it in too easy, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what you happen when you move around. You got to see what pops open in the paint.
Jalea did not get it, but fighting for that board, and they didn't quite get it, but good hustle by the Iviana Rumpf. She's played herself quite a game. She's been around the ball a lot, Amanda.
Yeah, I mean, we've said her name about 50 times. The first couple minutes in this game, she's definitely a force down there, making herself open, having strong cuts throughout the court.
For sure. A lot of deflections, a lot of pesky defense. If you're a fan of defense, you're in the right place. And again, it's actually turned into points, which is, as we mentioned, the design of both coaches. Another shaky pass that time, and Janai something. I'm very impressed with that young lady as a freshman. She was on varsity since, I think, 7th grade maybe over at Lower Richland. I know 8th grade. This is at least her second to third year on varsity, I believe. Check that. Sumter's a sophomore, so this is a third year, 8th, 9th, and 10th grade year on varsity. LR extending that defense out. Good rebound and put back. Guess who? The Iviana Rumpf with the Thornwell points in the paint. 15-12 now. Orangeburg-Wilkinson inching back in it. They're down 13-8 just a moment ago. So now something with a lefty. Hiller Johnson, 6 foot. Nice defense by Rumpf again. Back comes Orangeburg on the OW on the attack, and that's going to be a bang call. They're going to go with the charge call there, Amanda.
Looks like Lower Richland was in place, according to the ref.
The thing about Jalea Robinson, the freshman, she's very aggressive. That's her pushing the pace right there in your Mr. Replay.
Yep.
And yeah, she was there. Might have got out of control a little bit. So.
But we know them. They don't slow down.
So this Brunettes, she's standing there. Defense out there half court. It's a 2-3 zone, but let's see if they man up right here out of this. They may man up right here. I think they are. Yeah, they're gonna switch to man right now. Half court, man to man, and that's good defense.
Great pressure.
Back door.
Oh.
We may have a 2-shot foul on the other side right over there, but that's what you do. You go back door, which they did when you've been overplayed, right, Amanda?
That's great, and that's great vision on the court from their guard there to be able to get that pass in. But they've got a lot of layups down there that, yes, you know, they're getting defended pretty heavily in the paint, but they're missing some of these layups that could be game changers.
Amick Farms free throw line that time touches all the rim and goes in for Sumter, and now hiring Amick Farms, now hiring apply at CountOnAmick.com. Let's see if Laura Richard sets up that diamond press after this made free throw. I think they're already setting up for it. They got the 1-1 at half court. It's going to be a 1 on the ball, 2 around the free throw line, and they're going to try to trap that first pass. And I love to use this as well as a coach. If you want to check the ball handling of a team and they're calm under pressure, you do this diamond press. And here it is right here. 1 in the baseline. They're going to trap that first pass. Good job getting it up court. 1-2, 1-1. Good job breaking that by OW. Hillard Johnson.
They broke the press, but couldn't get a bucket out of it.
No, exactly. You got to finish. Oh, nice behind the back. I love it. A little extra sauce to Janai Sumter. A little something special on a Friday night.
That was beautiful.
Thornwell points in the paint, and I think that basket, I couldn't even remember who made the basket. The pass was so sweet. It might have been P.J. Curry, but nice sauce that time. 5-second closely guarded.
Wow.
Now, that defense pays off for the Diamond Hornets. But yeah, something. Watch this move right here.
Oh my goodness, I'm mesmerized.
Sweet, yes,
Sumter,
sweet with it.
She wasn't even looking.
No, so no look behind the back. There you go. You got to do it that way. And that was P.J. Curry with the finish. But Janai Sumter, a veteran sophomore. That's great to have. Tried to cross court pass that time, and it was dangerous. Got intercepted. And that's going to be the end of one quarter. Pretty high scoring quarter for high school basketball. 19-12. We'll step away from OW Pellman Arena for the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week.
Hungry for success? Got an appetite for advancement? Cook up a career at Rush's. Columbia's legendary local eatery is hiring, and we want you on our crew. Join the team for competitive pay, great hours, and major opportunities to grow. Here, you're not just a number, you're a part of history. Crush it at Rush's. Apply today at rushesjobs.com.
Watch Fox Sports Zone. More sports coverage than anyone else in the Midlands.
Our Sportscast is the only nightly 30-minute show dedicated to sports right here in the Midlands.
With the largest local sports team, we cover all of the Midlands, from your favorite college teams to your local high school. Watch Fox Sports has you covered.
From interviews with coaches and players to analyzing the plays, we take you to the sideline and inside the huddle.
Watch Fox Sports Zone, sponsored by Lexington Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
For over 40 years, Sound and Images has been South Carolina's corporate multimedia partner for live events. Sound and Images is also your resource for commercial audiovisual installations. Help your teams collaborate more efficiently with a custom-crafted AV solution from Sound and Images. Whether you want a single monitor upgrade or a turnkey AV system, we are dedicated to helping you incorporate easy-to-use technology into your space. And we offer the best-in-class support and service. Elevate your AV. Call Sound and Images today.
Welcome back inside. Campus of OW High School. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole, Laura Richland hanging in there with a lead right now. Coming up at halftime, we'll learn more about each of tonight's schools in the Stanley Law Office Educator Spotlight. Stanley Law, your injury law professionals. A lot going on at halftime. It's going to be a good time. Some highlights and all kind of good stuff. Zone again by OW out of the timeout. And another clean look at a three, and just a lot of adrenaline. Too much strength on that shot by Isaac. Back comes Miss Jalea Robinson, the freshman. Another errant three. Both teams getting looks and just not knocking down threes. So Debbie comes back with numbers right now. Janiyah Sumter. Another clean three. And again, just errant. Just how many overshots we had at the basket. Just too much strength on the threes. Robinson, the numbers really weren't there, and she might have shuffled those canines. She did. Try to get those feet together. And
of course, it's the one that falls in now. Come on.
Yeah, she got to try to gather those feet together, and it just did not went right to the officials. I kind of saw it myself. She's impressive, though, Jalea Robinson.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Simpson on your screen right there.
She just turned 15.
Wow, that's strong. She must have a January birthday like me a week ago. Oh, look at this steal. Janiyah Sumter, she's gonna try to bounce past three-quarter court and got it through there. Just they could not finish it. It was nice. A good look ahead. Back comes OW. It's a tough place to put that dribble up in that corner. Jalea Robinson. Another clean look at a three. This time it goes down. Splash. Tamia Knotts, the senior, 5'3". Will look for opportunity to score three-pointer.
She only averages 3.5 points per game, so she's already set to kind of push past that one tonight.
And she got some clean looks. They keep leaving it open. She's going to knock a few more down. Another clean three. They're not guarding the three-line. Either team is guarding the three-line very well. A lot of good looks. They just have not made them. But eventually they will fall. I was
going to say, until they start having to respect their shooters around the perimeter there. Right now, they're not falling.
So Orangeburg-Wilkinson comes in with the player, and I can't read that number because of the braids. That may be Malaysia Bradley. I think it's Malaysia Bradley just came in. Also in is Alexis Cleckley back in, and back in for Laura Richland. They come back with Michaela Foster, who started the game. Who's a freshman. That's her right there. That's a talented ninth grader right there, Foster, 24. Nice entry pass. Janiyah Sumter with the left hand finish. Great feed that time by Isaac.
Not only able to facilitate, but able to get the job done down there in the paint.
That's the points in the paint brought to you by Thornwell. Been hounded up top in the paint. Nice penetration and a little bit of overpass that time. And it looks like Bradley tried to get a shot off and just too congested in there. Janiyah Sumter. Nice drop-off pass. Janiyah Sumter with the sweet feed to Taylor Hiller-Johnson with the Thornwell points in the paint. That's nice.
If you're running down the court with her, you got to be ready for the pass no matter what. Even if she's not looking at you, you got to be ready for her to give you the ball.
Talking to Coach Aaron Lucas, he wants her to play more guard and do more because she'll be a guard on the next level. She's a young lady, as a sophomore at 5'9". She'll get recruited. Nice feed on the other side and basket by Alexis Cleckley. Once again, both teams passing interior passing very well. That's a bad pass. As soon as I said a compliment on the passing, that was just a high and outside and an unforced error. Stay tuned in for the Stewart Law Office halftime report for a full recap of the first half. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. There's a clock issue right here. Yeah, we got a little technical difficulties. Yeah, we're gonna hang in there with them for a while. And look, we've seen, let's think about, that's Coach Lucas right there. And I was saying a little bit about 23 on your screen right there, Janiyah Sumter. She's a young lady who's already shown you a couple of nice passes. She has a point guard vision, as you kind of mentioned as well. So it's the transition from high school to college, though. If you're 5'9"-ish in the women's game, you're probably gonna have to play guard on the next level. I mean, so you want to see those girls on the perimeter be a little more versatile, and Janiyah Sumter can play all 5 positions.
I know. We've seen her facilitate more than anything, though, this evening, and she's been able to really have those assists. And you can tell the other players look towards her when something's not going right in the half court. They're like, all right, let's give it to her. She can set us up, calm us down, because she's the go-to gal for them.
Yeah, she really is. And again, a veteran. When you got a 10th grader that's a veteran, she's a third campaign, was a freshman on a team that went to the lower state finals. That's a veteran who still has 2 more years in your program. So Coach Lucas loves that. He also has another youngster. I just mentioned Michaela Foster, who's a 9th grader who plays a good bit for him. So, you know, that's the building blocks. And then you got Hiller-Johnson, who's a junior, a 6-footer. Still rare in the women's game, a 6-footer that can really run the floor. Just look at the crowd. There's some crowd shots right there. Some folks starting to come in now. They're starting to come in from the cold, if you will. The weather's not great.
It's windy.
Yes.
It blew me away on the way here.
Look at the youngsters.
Nice.
Having a good time. We got the music
Is this
playing.
the dance cam? Did I not know it was the dance cam?
I got a DJ over in the corner doing a little something. The sounds are good. It's a great vibe here. Pellman Jim here. Pellman Coach of the Year many times and won 4 state titles here at Orangeburg-Wilkinson. It's a proud athletic tradition here. And that man on your screen, Coach Simpson, is now in AD. He said he's always wanted to be an AD, so he's been an AD for the last 3 years, but coached the girls team many years here.
That's a man with many hats, and those
Yes.
hats are a lot of responsibility.
Yes. And, you know, we did a football game here early in the season, and he was here, and he's opened up the gate, and he's here. And when you're the AD, sometimes you turn the lights on and you turn them off.
Yep.
You see there's a lot on that, but he's always wanted to do it, so I think they're in capable hands here at Orangeburg-Wilkinson. Again, has his girl team ranked number 3 in the state, and like you said, he told you and me both this, it doesn't really mean anything to him right now.
Right.
Because you get into the teeth of the region, that'll decide, and then playoff seedings, much more important than rankings, really. So.
Yeah, I mean, when I called him up, the first thing I was like, how's your season going? He's like, well, I'm surprised. You know, we're overachieving right now, but you know, going up against a team like LR, you throw all the records out the window.
But listen, when you say somebody's a 22-year coach, he knows how to pour mouth too now.
Yeah.
You know, the old school coaches, that's old school coaching. Go in like a lamb, out like a lion. Come in complaining, and he may end up roaring. They're within 6 at home. Got a good crowd already here. Oh, look, contact. Fast break action this time. Foster, left hand finish. She loved the fundamentals. Michaela Foster, the 9th grader with the finish. Thornwell points in the paint.
Hey, if you get the steal, you were in the bucket too.
Absolutely. I started this thing. I'm going to go coast to coast. She did that. The lead's now 8. Under 5 now in the second quarter. A wild shot that time. Another interior bounce pass. That one got through. That was a good look that time. It was a good pass that time by Tamia Knotts. Just couldn't be, wasn't handled, and back comes Laura Richland with that 25-17 lead you see right there. And something on your screen is a sophomore we were speaking about earlier. Bright future for that young lady. A lot of good talent in this ball game for both teams. Talk about Jalea Robinson is only a 9th grader. She's got a really bright future. 5'6" and can handle it and shoot it.
She got an SC State offer right now,
There you go, right here, right
as
down
a
the street.
freshman.
Absolutely, you can't beat that with a stick. Physical screen set that time. A lot of contact. That's going to be OW's basketball. But I'll tell you what, it was a big screen set that time by PJ Curry, the senior.
There has been a lot of contact, and I think it stems from the fact that everybody's running 100 miles an hour, so you can't really slow down.
Coach Lucas right there. He says, he admits, he says he can be hard to play for. He expects, he pushes them, not necessarily hard to play for, but he expects a lot. He pushes his young ladies, never satisfied. And now we may have another clock situation. Referee stops. I'm so glad to be sitting on this side of the court. some pressure over there. Home of the mighty Bruins. The Berg.
A Bruin is a brown bear.
That's right.
Anybody who wanted to know that answer.
And I'm not saying somebody may have Googled that. I don't know. Somebody may have Googled that before the game. And that's a good thing to do. Google's our friend. It is everyone's friend.
Oh, boy.
Is the clock going to be a thing all night? Because what I don't want to see is the clock become a controversial part of the situation.
Especially when you have teams playing this fast, and they're kind of relying on that rhythm.
Yes, exactly. Right. That boys' game going to be fast and furious as well. So I don't see as the night goes on. I don't want the... And I don't think it's a human error. It might be actually the clock itself. We'll see. But that's 3 stoppages we've had now to get the clock correct. And now everything's blank. Everything's been cleared out to score, and everything's been cleared out. Now, I'm not going to say Chirol High School, when I played at Chesterfield, I'm not going to say they cleared the lights out and changed the score when the lights came on. I'm not going to say that, but it has been said. So somebody from Chesterfield is probably listening right now. I'm a Ram. But it was said, legend has it that the lights went out, and when the lights came on, they may have had more points than the lights went out. That's just old folklore. Yeah, I'm just saying, back in my day, it could have happened.
We're rocking and rolling now.
Yeah, there we go. We're back at it. Heading to the 4-minute mark. Oh, they're trying to trap. Aaron's trying to get him to trap. Oh, steal that time by Shanice Green. Foster picked it. She did not travel. They want to travel that time. She did not pick it up, but it was definitely awkward. In the game for Laura Richland now is number 3, Sydney Cunningham, a junior. They'll be trying to get a stop now and dig into this 8-point lead. And they're calling a timeout. We were going to get one. Aaron didn't know we was going to get one anyway. 25-17. We'll step away. Second quarter action. Laura Richland 25, OW 17. Russia's High School Hoops Game of the Week.
It is important to have a supportive employer in your corner, a company that offers on-site health care to save you time and money. That's right, access to a doctor's office while at work at no cost to you. Work schedules to fit your lifestyle, matched 401k to prepare you for retirement, paid vacation, and more. A company that you can count on and grow with. A company that you can have a career with. An employer like Amick Farms. Visit countonamick.com to apply today.
More than 4,000 children and teens are in foster care in South Carolina, but more than half don't have a place to call home. They need your help, but most of all, your love. Thornwell's foster care program is on a mission to change this. We need families willing to open up their hearts and their homes to provide refuge and hope for our most vulnerable children. There are no unwanted children, just unfound families. Visit thornwell.org for more and be the change that will last a lifetime.
Hey folks, Steve Padgett here. We know that price is a very important factor when choosing a dealership to do business with. Getting you the best price in our sales and service department is the easy part. Here at Steve Padgett's Honda of Lake Murray, not only do we deliver incredible sales and service prices, we deliver an exceptional customer experience. That's why we are the Columbia Metro's only Honda President's Award winning dealership. So remember, before you buy, give Steve a try. Give us a call, 1-800-MY-HONDA, or visit hondaoflakemurray.com.
Welcome back to the party known as Russia's High School Hoops Game of the Week. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole with you. And, of course, coming up at halftime, we'll introduce you to this week's Atkins Law Firm Scholar Athletes. At the end of the season, one of these Scholar Athletes of the week will win a $2,500 scholarship. Atkins Law. Heard on the job? Who you hire matters. Shout out to my guy, Joe, Elizabeth, and all those folks over there. Great crew over there. Holly Atkins, all that whole crowd. Great group. $2,500, that's a lot of money. That's almost as much money as, you know, Amanda Poole carries in her sock. It's almost like it's like you're walking around daily cash.
Right.
Big money over here. So, Coach Simpson, and we're gonna let them play ball right here. 3:32 left in the half. OW needs a stop to cut into this lead, though. Momentum is in the balance, I believe, Amanda. Next basket might switch momentum either way. Hilla Johnson, the big girl, 6-footer. She was triple teamed in there. Coach Simpson wanted to travel. They're going to get a foul called instead.
I think quadruple team.
Yeah.
I saw four Bruins over there.
Might have been the whole squad over there, team meeting.
That's what it'll take.
Exactly. It's going to be ball out of bounds. She was not in active shooting, so. Good job. Most teams go to that zone when it's out of bounds right there, and they're doing that. They did a good job getting the ball inside to Hilla Johnson last time. Let's see if they try it. There it is. They tried again. Got an entry pass again and double dribble. She actually got away with a push to catch that pass, actually. She fouled her to catch that pass. Double dribble called, and it'll be the Bruinettes trying to carve into this 8-point deficit.
Curious to see if LR starts taking advantage of the fact that they are collapsing on her, and then if they kick it out and try to have those long shots later in this game.
And if I'm Odell, I'd make them do it because they haven't shot threes very well at all. Good gamble that time with the trap. And now it's going to be a good, clean look. Jalea Robinson had a moment. A three-ball, it looked good. It touched all the rim, almost went down. Hilla Johnson lost it out of bounds, so let's see on this inbounds here if OW can get something quick here. The pass on the wing is open. There it is. Low cross dribble that time and a floater. Oh, nice. That was a nice hand shown in there in traffic. Couldn't get it to go down. They had Janai Sumter down court by herself, and they still got her. Nobody looked. She blew the bunny. She was down there by herself for a moment. Missed 2 layups. A clean three again. Eventually going to start falling. They're getting some good looks, OW is. And blocked by Hilla Johnson. And this time,
here we go.
Up and in for OW. That is Malaysia Bradley. The lead down to 6. Coming up on 2 minutes. Stop and pop. They just standing around a little bit too much. LR's beating them to the basketball. String music.
Wow.
Foster from deep. Michaela Foster. That is a real great opportunity to score three-pointer.
The freshman just stretching this lead for LR here towards the end of this first half.
2-3 zone by Laura Richland. I mean, just a lot of missed opportunities inside for OW. You got to feel good about the fact you're getting those looks, but the fact that you couldn't knock them down. That last possession, they had 3 good looks inside. Couldn't get one to fall. That's a steal by Sumter.
Yep.
Nice pass ahead. Nice bounce pass to Isaac. Shania Isaac with the right-hand finish.
She wanted the right hand. She needed the right hand.
She purposely went to that side, and Thornwell points in the paint once again. Visit thornwell.org and find out how you can foster hope for a child in need. OW needing the basket. Oh, nice idea. Sumter knew it was coming.
There?
Yeah, Janelle Sumter knew it was coming. She got to get the ball across. Coach Lucas is about to try to get a timeout to bail out, but Richard really making an extra pass. Both teams have done a good job sharing the basketball. So back into the ball game for OW's number 11, Alexis Cleckley. That press, it's a 2-2-1 press now. 2-2-1 press, not trapping in the middle of the court. They may trap on it. If she comes across here, they may jump it. There it is, that's a trap. Good pass out of that. Splash! Splash down just in the game. Alexis Cleckley with the real great opportunity to score a three-pointer.
Coach put her in with under a minute to go for a reason, and that was it.
And then they just, you got to start ball. That's number 5, Shania Isaac, the junior for Laura Richland. 10-point deficit. This could be the last possession of the first half.
I wonder if they'll go for Cleckley again.
Under 10 now, they got to, whatever they're doing, they got to put it in motion. And maybe this up top, maybe the move. 3 seconds.
Oh.
And steal and a shot at the end by Michaela Foster, and a wasted opportunity for OW. There's your halftime score from OW campus. The Bruinettes trailing Laura Richland 32-22 at halftime. Stay with us. A lot of good stuff coming up at halftime.
It is important to have a supportive employer in your corner. A company that offers on-site health care to save you time and money. That's right, access to a doctor's office while at work at no cost to you. Work schedules to fit your lifestyle, matched 401k to prepare you for retirement, paid vacation, and more. A company that you can count on and grow with. A company that you can have a career with. An employer like Amick Farms. Visit countonamick.com to apply today.
Here alongside Stephen Vicari with Stewart Law Offices. Stephen, how did the partnership with High School Hoops come about, and why is it important for you guys to invest in your local community?
Well, we believe it's important to invest and support the communities that we live in and work in and where our kids grow up. And it's really as simple as that. High School Hoops is one way that we can invest in that, and without sounding cliche, give back. And high school sports is one thing that people come together around, and I think it brings out the best in all of us.
It definitely does. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Stephen. But stick around, guys, because we've got more basketball on the way.
Welcome back to the Stewart Law Offices Halftime Report. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Visit stewartlawoffices.net today.
back here at halftime and time for our Atkins Law Firm Scholar Athlete. And this week for Lower Richland High School, it is Jamel Patterson. Jamel is a three-sport varsity letterman in football, basketball, and soccer. He's been awarded 2023 All-Region and All-State. Jamel has a 4.28 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society, School Campus Cleanup, STEM, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. In the community, Jamel is a member of Red Hill Baptist Church and a youth mentor at church and a local elementary school. He's not sure of his future plans just yet as far as college, but we wish him the very best, whatever he decides to do. Jamel, you are our Scholar Athlete of the Week, brought to you by Atkins Law. Congratulations, and we'll be right back with more halftime.
I am glad I'm here because it's really helping me.
I have a lot of things I want to do.
I like being in charge of others.
My confidence how really build up since I've been here.
This place has shown me, like, it's not good to run from your education.
It's a really great place. You got people here that are willing to help you.
It's something that's going to get you through every day. It's just something you have to have. And they're making it possible for me because if I wasn't here, I would not be in high school.
Back to the Stewart Law Office's halftime report. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Visit StewartLawOffices.net today.
Spelling the Diamond Hornets of Lower Richland, 32-22. Stacy Huff back here with you, and I'm joined at halftime in our Educator Spotlight with Lower Richland High School Principal Latana Williams in her second year. And what are some exciting things going on around Diamond Hornet land over at Lower Richland?
Well, we have our JRTC. They are state champions again, so they will be participating and qualify for the regional JRTC program drill team. Also, this year we had 6 of our teacher cadet students to be able to have their for the Teachers Fellows. They qualified for that, so we're excited that we had 6 out of our 13 to receive a acceptance letter for that.
Good stuff. So the Creek has it going on over at, as y'all call it, the Creek.
Right.
Over at Lower Richland High School. So with that being said, the Creek is up 32-22 in this girls game. What's going to happen in the second half? Y'all going to get this dub?
Oh, yeah, we're going to get the dub.
All right, I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by and chatting with us a moment here on the Educator Spotlight. Latana Williams, Lower Richland High School principal. We'll be back with more halftime coming up right after this.
It is important to have a supportive employer in your corner. A company that offers on-site health care to save you time and money. That's right, access to a doctor's office while at work at no cost to you. Work schedules to fit your lifestyle, matched 401k to prepare you for retirement, paid vacation, and more. A company that you can count on and grow with. A company that you can have a career with. An employer like Amick Farms. Visit countonamick.com to apply today.
More than 4,000 children and teens are in foster care in South Carolina, but more than half don't have a place to call home. They need your help, but most of all, your love. Thornwell's foster care program is on a mission to change this. We need families willing to open up their hearts and their homes to provide refuge and hope for our most vulnerable children. There are no unwanted children, just unfound families. Visit thornwell.org for more and be the change that will last a lifetime.
Hey folks, Steve Padgett here. We know that price is a very important factor when choosing a dealership to do business with. Getting you the best price in our sales and service department is the easy part. Here at Steve Padgett's Honda of Lake Murray, not only do we deliver incredible sales and service prices, we deliver an exceptional customer experience. That's why we are the Columbia Metro's only Honda President's Award winning dealership. So remember, before you buy, give Steve a try. Give us a call, 1-800-MY-HONDA, or visit hondaoflakemurray.com.
Welcome back to the Stewart Law Office's Halftime Report. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Visit StewartLawOffices.net today.
Welcome back to halftime here. Diamond Hornets 32, Bruins 22. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here with you. And how did we get to 32-22? We have some moving pictures. We have a moving picture show right here.
Let's get it.
Talk about it, Amanda.
What a quick first half. Everybody's moving fast. Right here, Rumpf knocking down some big shots in the beginning. Then Hagler coming up big with the layup down low. And then the 6-footer, Hiller Johnson, bodying her way in there at the rim. Great pass from McNeil for the layup for Sumner. A lot of defensive turnovers here. The defense was getting after it. LR, that's Isaac there with the layup. And then for the Bruins, Hagler with the bucket. Great pass there. Bradley to get the layup. Big three-pointer. Draining it.
Yeah.
Sumter, big game for her. She had 10 points in that first half. And a
pass.
beautiful assist that I would love to see again, actually.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
And that was Curry with the bucket there. And then Sumner with another layup. She's been able to do everything for this team so far. Another great assist to Hiller Johnson.
Something short the whole toolkit. Let's take a look at some of the national plays of the week now. Ahead to Brandon Thomas up behind him. Oh my goodness, Trayvon Maddox gets up high on a nice feed from Brandon Thomas. Unselfish assist.
Moon here, showing why they're the #1 team in 5A.
Up and away! Mr. Guillory, baby!
Justice, offensive rebound, another block by Anderson.
Nice pass, and Darius Carr with a slam on the assist.
Now Dayton Davis, 3 in the air, good.
Sue Smith with a block. It's Yannick on the run. Absolute pandemonium. We've got 4 dunks in the first quarter. Long to inbound for North Hills, 12.9 to go. Johnson, pull up 3.
It's good. Logan, Mr. Logan, number 35, the football player. Pump your chest. Let everybody know you are here.
I'm a firefighter. I was inside of a structure fire and I had a partial collapse. The roof came down on me, could knock me to my knees, and ended up getting drug out. Stewart Law Offices was able to get me the help I needed to be able to get back to work. They fought for me. They helped me with every step of the way. If I had a question, I could call them at any time. They called me with updates all the time. If you've been hurt and need help, you should call Stewart Law Office.
For over 40 years, Sound and Images has been South Carolina's corporate multimedia partner for live events. Sound and Images is also your resource for commercial audiovisual installations. Help your teams collaborate more efficiently with a custom-crafted AV solution from Sound and Images. Whether you want a single monitor upgrade or a turnkey AV system, we are dedicated to helping you incorporate easy-to-use technology into your space. And we offer the best-in-class support and service. Elevate your AV. Call Sound and Images today.
Hungry for success? Got an appetite for advancement? Cook up a career at Rush's. Columbia's legendary local eatery is hiring, and we want you on our crew. Apply today at rushesjobs.com.
Watch Fox News, local first, has you covered on all platforms for your local breaking news, weather, and sports alerts. Tune in at 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. Visit watch.com or follow us on social media for all the latest updates.
Welcome back. Just before the start of the third quarter, let's take a look at our Lexington Medical Center Smile Cam. Some smiling faces around this outstanding gym, Pellman Gym here on the campus of OW. Look at the smiles. Lexington Medical Center, as the only local independent hospital in the Midlands, we're here for you always. That's from Lexington Smiles. That is so precious. Oh, that's the good stuff right there. Good stuff in life right there. Chilling at the game, the youngin'. And we're back to live action. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole, and you on a doggone, what you call it, a wintry, windy Friday night across the Midlands. 32-22 is your score. OW on the attack first, and another turnover. Both teams have turned it over a little too much. Foster, Michaela Foster, the freshman, to the lefty, coast to coast. Thornwell points in the paint by Michaela Foster, and we'll talk about the scoring in just a moment, but Matter of fact, go and talk about it now. Who led Lower Richland in that first half?
Well, wild guess. Sumner with 10 points that first half, and then Rump for Orangeburg-Wilkinson had 6 points in that first half.
And Rump, a hard-working young lady. That's another turnover. Both teams. We admit, we've given credit to the defense as being very good for both teams, but a lot of unforced errors as well.
I agree.
Nerves. They know Amanda Poole is in the building. I don't know. That's Coach Lucas on your screen. You're exerting pressure by being here, Amanda. They know the WACH Fox roving reporter is in the building, but just a lot of jittery ball handling by both teams.
Which we might see settle down in the second half.
I'm thinking so. Hilla Johnson showing good footwork with the save. They're going to reset for Lower Richland, and another clean three.
Wow.
That's just a nice executed sharing of the basketball, and the three-pointer that time by number 5, Shania Isaac. That's a real great opportunity to score a three-pointer.
She's a top 20 junior in this state, and Coach said she's a very smart player as well. Knowing when she's open, she's got to take that shot.
Yes, that's one of her things is she can score. She's a playmaker and just high IQ. And another turnover, Amanda. The lead is ballooned to 37-22, and a 30-second timeout called by Coach Simpson. So we'll stay right here. And we've seen the lead as a 5-0 spurt to start the third quarter for Lower Richland.
And this game was close in that second quarter. Lower Richland only coming away 13-10 in that second quarter alone. Orangeburg-Wilkinson has had some opportunities to get back in this ball game, but just haven't been able to finish at the rim.
See both coaching staffs coaching on hard. Coach Lucas over there is his wife, Mrs. Lucas, is on the staff. Also, Lisa Diaz. Old school Gamecock fans remember Lisa Diaz played back in the 80s at the University of South Carolina. So that staff is pretty impressive over there. So the Lucas couple, Mr. and Mrs. Lucas, along with Lisa Diaz and some other outstanding assistants, and Coach Simpson has a strong staff as well. That's how you get to be top 10 ranked.
Right.
And this is going to go a long way, this region matchup. 6:38. We're early in the second half. Man-to-man being played by the Brunettes with that clog in the paint. Nice entry pass. Sumter with left hand effort, no good. Hilla Johnson, no good. A third opportunity come up for Lower Richland, and a fourth. They had 4 shots at the basket that time, and Taylor Hilla Johnson, the junior 6-footer, just hit in the face and gets 2 free throws right here.
And this is what's hurting the Bruins. Coach Simpson told me he didn't want Lower Richland to get second chance opportunities, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
How about fourth?
Yeah.
And then Amick Farms is our free throw sponsor, and Amick Farm now hiring. Apply at countonamick.com. And the first one is Errant. Back into the game for the Brunettes. This is number 21, Malaysia Bradley. She had a basket in that second quarter early in the game. And both teams have substituted liberally now. Richard really only plays about 6 or 7 young ladies.
While OW has to play 9 to 11 because they press the entire game.
Yes. And Lower Richard getting a lot out of there. People just subbing a lot, if not a lot of people subbing frequently. So 38-22 is your score. OW needs some points to cut into this lead. Hilla Johnson walled up on the baseline, and they're going to get a push for Orangeburg-Wilkinson. We'll see who the culprit was, but it'll send the ball out of bounds to Lower Richland. They're going to call that on Bradley. And back in, Khalil Coulter comes back in. She played some in the first half, and you can remember because of that lovely hair. That's like a purplish do there. I like it. There's Coach Lucas there again on your screen, and both coaches, again, I keep mentioning, both coaches played really stellar basketball in high school and college as well. Sumter, coast to coast, couldn't finish with that left. That's off of OW.
Sumner just driving to the bucket, trying to draw a foul, which I'm surprised there wasn't. There was so much contact down there like there has been this entire game. But they'll keep the ball here with Lower Richland.
Look at the OW cheer squad right there on your screen, and that 3 is available. Nice pass, Sumner, no look. She was a no look pass to the corner. She puts a lot of sauce on everything she does out there. I like the style. So now Sumter. Back comes Jaleel Robinson, talented freshman. She's looking to try to find some room. They're gonna get a foul that time on Shanice Green, I believe. Yeah, Shanice Green. So Again, I mentioned the crowd coming in. They're starting to fill up the lower bowl on both sides. And played a pretty good crowd here for the boys game also. Robinson, about to touch a little glass. Count that basket. That is a nice three. We don't look great opportunity school. Jalea Robinson, they need that.
They definitely do. For momentum purposes, that was her first three of the game from Robinson.
Yes, had a couple clean looks early, and she may catch fire now. They need her to ignite here in this third quarter. A good, strong drive that time by Shania Isaac. Just made up her mind she was going to the rack that time. Take a look at it, bro. Just determination right here.
Let's see, yep, lowered the shoulder.
And they just didn't slide over. One more slide that time would have probably drawn a charge that time from Tamia Knotts, but she got caught with a hand in there. Shania Isaac. And again, a lot of missed free throws now. Well, Richland has missed quite a few in this ball game.
Yeah, this score could be a lot different.
Yeah, agreed.
OW needing to take advantage of this.
Agreed. And missed them both. I always say 2 missed free throws is a turnover.
Yeah.
Oh, nice ball handling up top. Good D by Sumter, staying down without fouling. Robinson looking to deal. Good defense by Shanice Green. It's about to be a 5-second count, and Cedric Simpson called a timeout just in time. It was about to be, the 5-second count was on. Smart timeout by Coach Simpson. It's a 30-second timeout. So we're right here. Just tenacious defense that time by Shanice Green.
Yeah, I think it's frustrating Coach Simpson telling his players to cut. They've got to move around, get open to help their guards out, especially Robinson, who's felt a lot of pressure up there at the point.
She's a 9th grader. They can't stand around and watch her dribble. They got to come help her, and at least a screen. I'm sure he's telling his girls, if you're not going to cut and move, at least set a screen for her. You can't watch her dribble, because that was about to be a turnover. Down 13.
I mean, I would think about getting her the ball again at the perimeter. She was able to knock down one just now, so they can get that type of momentum going.
That's
shorten
right.
this up.
Absolutely. Let's see if Little Richard stays in that. Still, the defense is really pushing out. They're really extending the defense. Nice pass. And they're going to get, and Hilla Johnson's grabbing her left shoulder.
She went down hard.
She did, but the foul's on her. She may. Well, she's going to stay in the game, but she's in a lot of pain. It looked like they're going. Coach Lucas is going to get her out of the game, get her some attention.
Curry coming in.
Yeah, that's P.J. Curry, physical player. Curry, a senior. Robinson almost got trapped in that corner. Good steal that time. Back comes Oberg. Tough pass by the guard that time. Isaac with a drop-off pass.
Beautiful.
To Foster. Beautiful basketball. Isaac to Foster with the throwing well points in the paint.
That is a play, a drill you run in practice. Those up and down the court, getting it to your open teammate. That was beautiful. Nicely executed.
She filled the lane and drop-off pass, unselfish. The extra pass.
Yep.
Shania Isaac, who, again, a good facilitator of this offense.
Sharing the ball was their key to this game,
It really
and we're seeing that work out.
Absolutely. Thornwell points in the paint. Visit thornwell.org. Wild three that time. Green getting trapped. Can't pick a dribble up right there. It's a bad pace to pick a dribble up. Aaron called a timeout to bail out, but the TV timeout was coming. So Rush's High School Hoops Game of the Week. We're going to step away. 40-25 LR over OW. It's a good one. Stay with us.
More than 4,000 children and teens are in foster care in South Carolina, but more than half don't have a place to call home. They need your help, but most of all, your love. Thornwell's foster care program is on a mission to change this. We need families willing to open up their hearts and their homes to provide refuge and hope for our most vulnerable children. There are no unwanted children, just unfound families. Visit thornwell.org for more and be the change that will last a lifetime.
When severe weather threatened the Midlands, WACH Fox gave you continuous local first coverage to keep you safe and informed.
As far as right now, we know about a little over 200 power outages.
As you can see, crews are already here working to fix the damage that's been done.
Wall-to-wall coverage on air and online.
We do know that there are residences that were leveled.
Rain has not stopped. Rain has continued to go.
Trust WACH Fox News to keep you safe, alert, and informed. Local first.
Welcome back inside. We're having a good time here in the Burg, Orangeburg, the campus of OW High School in particular. And Steve Padgett, is, of course, is our player of the game sponsor. Coming up in the fourth quarter, we will announce that Steve Padgett Honda of Lake Murray player of the game. And before you buy, give Steve a try. Visit HondaofLakeMurray.com today. Stacey Huff and Amanda Poole here courtside on the call for you. And my guy, Thomas Grant, does a great job as a sports writer here locally. He always feeds me good information on the game. So he used to cover OW for many years. And did you know the first three-pointer in the history of college basketball was by a former OW player?
No way.
Lonnie Carr, November 29, 1980 for Western Carolina. Thank you, Thomas Grant, for that history. Yes, and he also tells me that Artie Knight coached two Bruin teams to state championships in 78 and 82 here. So not only Coach Pellman, but Coach Knight, a lot of tradition here. They're going to get a foul. I think OW fans thinks the LR player tripped on our own. They're going to call that foul on Khalil Coulter. We're at 40-25, and the clock is running. I'm not sure what the clock is running. The clock ran about 5 seconds off just then after that foul, and OW didn't notice it unless they didn't mind. Yeah,
several issues with the clock this game.
Yeah, the clock. Yeah, at the Amick Farms charity stripe there, the free throw line. Tanaya Isaac, number 5, the junior guard, now hiring. Amick Farm now hiring. Apply account on Amick.com. That was very curious. They ran off from 338 to 333 after the foul.
And it looks like they're just gonna. Oh, the clock is spazzing out.
Still, and now the clock jumps ahead to 3:29. Shania Isaac attacking. PJ Curry missed the layup with some good defense on her face.
Oh,
and
wow.
Still by Shania Sumter. She must be left-handed. I keep saying she used the left hand. Maybe every layup has been left-handed, and I like that on the left side of the court. Stealing basket, throwing well points to the paint, Shania Sumter.
She just took it right out of the Bruins' hands.
And now they're going to call an illegal screen on OW.
LR just asserting control in this second half, what we've seen already in the third quarter.
And back in comes trouble. Hiller Johnson with more size, and the defensive standout this ball game also coming back in. Shanice Green, number 4, back in for the Bruinettes.
Yeah, Hiller Johnson leads his team in double-doubles, and we've seen her do damage on both ends.
Yes, Diviana Rump back in for the Bruinettes, number 20. She's been active around the boards. They need her hustle right now. Down 19. OW needs to make a dent in this lead going into the fourth quarter. Good defense up top.
Ooh, big screen.
That could have been a foul call there. Clean 3. Ball knocked out of bounds. The Bruinettes. Little Richland just bigger in the paint.
Bruins not helping themselves out without boxing out. You gotta get that over back call, but you can only get it if you box out.
Oh, yeah, I thought that ball was, yeah, they called it out on Laura Richland. They're gonna talk about it now, but yeah. It is the Bruinettes basketball. So I think there was some miscommunication. I thought one signaled each way, so it is Bruinettes basketball. So, impressive freshman with the ball, Jalea Robinson. Bright future for her. Somebody's got to step up and make some baskets That's a clean look at a three. No good that time, but a good look by Knox. Viviana Rumpf. Good things happen when she's around the basketball, though. Another good three opportunity right here. Can't get one to go down. They need a couple threes to fall. Let's see if OW extends their defense now, man, that they try to cut into this lead, or they're going to walk it back. Sumter back in, and Isaac back in for Laura Richland. Now, he only plays about 7, but he's substituting 2 at a time often. So, yes, OW, indeed, they are extending a little backcourt pressure, and a little flop that time by Tamia Knox. She did a little James Harden. She hooked her arm and fell. Isaac with a dump-off pass. Good defense. Good defense for OW by Janiyah Hagler. Good, real good defense in the paint. Hell ball possession arrow. It's going to be Laura Richland basketball, and they're just enforcing their will now, man.
Yeah, Hagler trying to do something on the defensive end, and Coach was telling me she's a track star. She's very self-motivated because in track, you know, it is a team sport, but normally you're competing by yourself, and she says that she brings that self-motivation on the court here, and she needs that right now.
Yeah, she definitely has a high motor, though. She's really a lot of hustle. Isaac might have got a hell ball that time. I thought she might have traveled, but it will be OW's basketball. So again, 1:48 to play in the third quarter. They need, speaking of obvious, of course, but they need a couple of baskets really quickly here to make the fourth quarter interesting. Of course, coming up after this ball game is the boys' game.
Oh, that's not going to do it.
Steal by Shanice Green again, and she's going to keep it and block. OW fans and Rumpf herself thinks that was a clean block. Good defense. She really hustles, but they're going to get her with it. Foul in the act.
I think when you see that clean hand on the ball, you don't think it's a foul, but you're missing the body.
Right. Sometimes the body is the thing. So at the Emick Farms free throw line is the lady who's shown a lot of hustle tonight. Shanice Green, number 4, gets the first one down. And the lead is now the biggest of the night, 20 points.
It's interesting, Orangeburg-Wilkinson has been able to hold their teams to an average of 29 points per game this season, but they haven't played anybody of LR's caliber yet. And now we're seeing what they can do.
Free throw hasn't been put on the board here in the chip yet. Yeah, that point was never put up on the board here in the scoreboard.
There's a shoe on the ground.
And now it is. They change it now, and there's a shoe. A lot going on here. There's a wardrobe.
I don't know what to look at right now.
Yeah, some footwear on the court.
That point's up there now.
Clock activity. And at the line once again is Shanice Green at the Emick Farms free throw line. She made 1 of 2 last time. This time short arms the first one. So, I mean, all these opportunities is just the problem's going to come down at the end of the day is OW did not make enough baskets. I mean, they just missed a lot of shots. A lot of them were open too.
And then even when they did, make a big 3 or a big bucket, then they're not getting back in time and getting beat on defense, so they're not helping themselves out.
Absolutely, well said. Well said. You got to keep the pedal to the metal. And they've had chances to grab momentum and just have not. These 21, the biggest lead of the ball game.
Shanice Green blowing a kiss after her free throw.
And a steal and basket. Wow. Little showmanship there. And there's Shania Isaac with the Thornwell points in the paint. And they got diamond press. They pouring it on right now. They're trying to leave no doubt here. Hell ball possession hour. This time it goes to Laura Richland. Coach Lucas pushing the paint. He's trying to deliver the knockout blow right here.
He can tell OW is definitely getting uncomfortable with this pressure.
Frazzled is a good word right here.
Thank you. I was looking for that word.
Yeah, there you go. Little frazzled. They're going for a 3 right here. If this goes, and it does, splash down. Shania Isaac with, I believe, her second 3-pointer of the ball game. And that is a real great opportunity to school 3-pointer.
2023 All-Region showing it today.
They've doubled them up now. They're going to get a travel. They doubled them up. But the game is almost out of reach. Take a look, the 3-pointer.
I mean, not even that wide open, but got the shot off in time before the contest. Swish.
And you see the frustration now mounting a little bit, and Jerome Robinson with a lot of body that time on Shania Isaac. So in high school, the new rules this year, 5 fouls in any quarter is double bonus, automatic. So there's no real 1-and-1 anymore in high school basketball. Either you're shooting 2 or you're not shooting at all. So we go 5 fouls and double bonus, and they reset every quarter. For those just hearing of the rule or just tuning in, that's a new rule in the high school league instituted this season.
And LR has been able to hit more free throws this half than they were that first half, which isn't great for OW.
No, no, they left the points on the table the first half. It's the Emick Farms free throw line, and 2 for 2. Shania Isaac, her points are starting to mount. Just 5 in the last few seconds in the ball game for Isaac. New player in the game, Sydney Cunningham for Lower Richland. Oh, that was almost down. Came back out that time for Alexis Cleckley. Janai Sumter.
Wow.
Just pouring in threes now. So we'll look great opportunity to school three-pointer. Janai Sumter.
We've seen everything from her, from facilitator with the assists and then the layups, and now we're seeing this deep shot.
Yeah, she's showing her whole toolkit. And again, I'll tell you, a very impressive 10th grader. She's only going to get better from here. They're going to get a foul that time on. It might be Shania Isaac. So back in is the freshman, Michaela Foster, 5'9" freshman. She has a bright future as well. So last 14 seconds of the third quarter. Let's see if OW can get a clean look here. Down 31. Just needs to go up right here. They're not gonna get a shot off. No basket, and that's 3 quarters in the books. Lower Richland taking full control here in the Berg. Lower Richland 56, OW 25. Come on back for the fourth quarter.
It is important to have a supportive employer in your corner, a company that offers on-site health care to save you time and money. That's right, access to a doctor's office while at work at no cost to you. Work schedules to fit your lifestyle, matched 401k to prepare you for retirement, paid vacation, and more. A company that you can count on and grow with. A company that you can have a career with. An employer like Amick Farms. Visit countonamick.com to apply today.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Watch Fox Sports Zone. More sports coverage than anyone else in the Midlands.
Our Sportscast is the only nightly 30-minute show dedicated to sports right here in the Midlands.
With the largest local sports team, we cover all of the Midlands, from your favorite college teams to your local high school. Watch Fox Sports has you covered.
From interviews with coaches and players to analyzing the plays, we take you to the sideline and inside the huddle.
Watch Fox Sports Zone, sponsored by Lexington Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Welcome back. We're here in the OBC. OW trailing Lower Richland. Of course, coming up in the fourth quarter, we'll announce our Steve Padgett's Honda of Lake Murray Player of the Game. Before you buy, give Steve a try. Visit HondaofLakeMurray.com today, and we're back live action. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole, OW trying to dig into this 31-point deficit. Lower Richland took over the third quarter. How many points did OW score in the third quarter?
3 points. I mean, the score in that third quarter, Lower Richland, it was 24 to 3 in the third quarter. They really took over.
Wow, after 32-22 halftime score, that is quite a burst. That is grabbing the game by the throat. And another turnover. This time Lower Richland throws it away. And opportunities have been there.
Yep.
And OW just have to.
I mean, credit to LR's defense, though, making this team really struggle to find a good shot.
Yeah, they made them uncomfortable a lot of times, especially that the press was really effective. There's a lot of length and hands in that paint right there also. Thought that one was going down. They just haven't gotten the 3 down. This steal that time, Jalea Robinson with a steal and basket. Throwing well points in the paint. The freshman, Jalea Robinson, their lead scorer. Just wanted to go down.
You know, like we said, she just turned 15, and Coach said that she's still learning and still developing, which is awesome to see how well she's doing, and she's still got room to grow.
You said that Janiyah something tried a nice little sweet feed down, drop down past the Hiller Johnson, and she wasn't quite ready for that. That was a nice look, nice vision that time. So, early in the fourth quarter, another good look, just can't get one to go down. OW, the freshman, good looking freshman right here, Michaela Foster, that left hand in the act. It'll be 2 shots going to the Amick Farms free throw line.
Through the traffic, drawing the foul, and they've been doing better from the charity stripe this second half, so we'll see if she can keep it up. She was flying, flying down there, body on the line for this one.
She's at the Amick Farms free throw line, and they shot, you mentioned they shot free throws better, which again has not been good for OW because the lead has really been pushed out at the line as well as everything else. Transition in the line.
OW having a tough time getting back and keeping up with the pace, leading to these sloppy fouls because they're not set.
I think Foster got away with a foul that time. Ball's gonna go off of Alexis Cleckler. And I'll say this, Laura Richland's been the far more physical team as well. Referees have let them play a good bit in the physicality of Laura Richland. Has really won out. Back in the ball game is the senior who's made a couple of nice baskets for Orangeburg-Wilkinson, Tamia Knotts. She hustles really hard, plays really hard. Good defense, deflecting that pass inside by Malaysia Bradley. Coach Luke over there still coaching them up hard. Let's see if something penetrate. She did this time. She kicked it off to Cunningham. I think Cunningham may be an 8th grader. Hitler Johnson. Ball went off somebody's foot. And we were determined, was it OW or Laura? I think it went off of Laura Richland. OW basketball. So, no, Sydney Cunningham is a junior, as a matter of fact. I thought my roster's mixed up there. So, she's only the 8th player to play for Laura Richland. They've only gone 3 deep on the bench tonight.
Which they've got to be tired with the defense that they've been playing, but they're pushing it through.
Well, they can rest in that zone now. They look like playing something back in the zone. Up 30. Another 3 attempt, no good. That's actually a good foul because they might have a 3-on-1 break for Laura Richland. And that foul's not in the backcourt. Laura Richland had 3. It was only 1 player back for OW. So a little weave action up top for Laura Richland. Now backdoor cut, which is good action off of that, and good block shot in the paint. That's good D inside by Janiyah Hagler. Cunningham no good, and Foster could not corral that.
Seems like every time we're down here on this end of the court for Lower Richland, they've been able to get a second chance, a third chance, and get points from that, and that's something that OW didn't want to happen this game. They're getting hurt from it. Down by 30
Looks
now.
like Harmony Williams is in the basketball game now. Her sophomore play. We thought she might not play. She's been banged up a little bit, but Harmony Williams, sophomore, one of the better players at OW. She just entered the game. I think she'll easing her back into the playing time, coming off a little bit of injury. Nope, that's referee's got to get a hold of that. That's too physical. They call it travel. You got to call something over there. That's too physical. He's got to get control of that over there. And I'm not one to criticize officials, but that's too much. That's how incidents happen. Now the fans are incited.
That's Tamia Knotts there, limping back to the bench.
The players are agitated. The coaches are agitated, and the fans. There's a lot of physicality over there, and we got to travel out of that. To play in the game. PJ Curry knocked that away, and Janiyah Sumter, the human fast break. Nice drop-off pass. Oh, sweet feed once again. Janiyah Sumter does a great job dishing the rock. It's going to be a 2-shot foul. Getting up slowly over there, though, for Laura Richland is Shania Isaac. favoring that right leg.
If there's an open player for Sumter, she's going to pass it. She's been phenomenal in her vision, seeing everybody and timing those passes. She kind of reminds me of South Carolina point guard Raven Johnson.
Absolutely.
I've seen a lot of one-handed passes from her.
Again, so it's not in the act. They're going to call the foul on the ground.
All right.
So two things go hand in hand, though. She has great vision, and she enjoys sharing the basketball.
Yes.
So that's really a gift. Everybody likes playing with folks like that.
Right.
You can see me, and you don't mind acting like you see me.
Right.
That's a good teammate. Foster with a left-hand drive again. She's strong with that left side over there. And 2 shots for her coming up at the Emick Farms free throw line.
She hit her last 2, so she's confident drawing that foul and getting 2 easy ones.
Good for sure. Those just joining us here, I've said it earlier, she's a 9th grader. So she, along with Robinson at OW, another 9th grader, 10th grader tonight, Sumter. The future's bright for these programs. Great, really young players. Now you jinxed her. It's the broadcaster jinx.
Oh, jeez.
She missed that one.
I'm so sorry,
Yeah,
Foster.
she made the last 2. As they say, it's academic now, though, with 4:57 to play, 30-point lead. Nothing's impossible, but comeback does not look imminent. She missed both of them. We're going to blame that on
I'm
Amanda
going to leave.
Poole.
Yeah, I'm going to leave this one.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
That's on you. No, missed free throws are a lack of concentration, not on any announcer.
Lower Richland swept OW last year by at least 30 points each time, and they're set to do it again right now.
Yes. Becoming a thing now. And again, we came in this game, OW ranked 3rd in the state, another missed 3. And as Coach said, he doesn't, rankings doesn't mean a lot. And Lower Richland's played a much tougher schedule coming into this ball game in the pre-conference schedule, pre-region schedule. Sumter tried to force one where it wasn't going to fit that time, and a turnover. Both coaches have a lot to talk to the teams about the turnovers, but Lower Richland just managed making shots better. They may get P.J. Curry 25 for this 2-shot foul.
Robinson not liking her 3-point shots, and now she's driving, trying to draw contact. Gets her to the line.
They're going to call that foul on Cunningham. It could have been on either Cunningham or Curry. They gave it to Cunningham, the junior. So, Emick Farms free throw line, and just not a night for OW. Jaleel Robinson missed the free throw. Into the game, a new player. They're bringing 2 new players in for Orangeburg-Wilkinson. 22 is Megan Bell. Also, they brought another young lady in that was in for the first time, Jada Shell.
Both seniors trying to get some experience in these last couple minutes.
Yeah, man, get them some burn. Robinson got the second minute to go at the Emick free throw line. Emick Farms. Foster's going to get a 3 opportunity and no good, and they're going to get on the box out. Fouls on Shania Isaac, doing a lot under the basket.
Isaac had a wide open lane coming down the court, but chose to kick it out. Maybe she doesn't want that contact anymore. This has been such a physical game.
That's the way they play the game now. People have the paint open and kick out for the 3. Not my favorite part of the game. Foster went to the right hand that time and drew the 2-shot foul. We're going to step away and we'll shoot those free throws in a moment. 57-28, your score. Step away here from the Russia's High School Hoops Game of the Week. So we'll take a step away after the free throw. Foster at the line, missed the first one. That's 3 in a row she's missed now.
That one wasn't my fault. I said nothing.
So we're gonna step away in between the free throws, and we'll be right back to conclude the girls' game. Lower Richland 57, OW 28.
Hungry for success? Got an appetite for advancement? Cook up a career at Rush's. Columbia's legendary local eatery is hiring, and we want you on our crew. Join the team for competitive pay, great hours, and major opportunities to grow. Here, you're not just a number, you're a part of history. Crush it at Rush's. Apply today at rushesjobs.com.
More than 4,000 children and teens are in foster care in South Carolina, but more than half don't have a place to call home. Thornwell's foster care program is on a mission to change this. Visit thornwell.org for more and be the change that will last a lifetime.
Hey folks, Steve Padgett here. We know that price is a very important factor when choosing a dealership to do business with. Getting you the best price in our sales and service department is the easy part. Here at Steve Padgett's Honda of Lake Murray, not only do we deliver incredible sales and service prices, we deliver an exceptional customer experience. That's why we are the Columbia Metro's only Honda President's Award winning dealership. So remember, before you buy, give Steve a try. Give us a call, 1-800-MY-HONDA, or visit hondaoflakemurray.com.
Watch Fox News, local first, has you covered on all platforms for your local breaking news, weather, and sports alerts. Tune in at 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. Visit watch.com or follow us on social media for all the latest updates.
We're back. Second free throw good for Foster. 30-point lead for Little Richard. Stacey Huff and Amanda Poole. Glad to have you with us here on a blustery weekend here in the Midlands. Windy conditions, but the gym is filling up. High intensity here, even though the score is lopsided right now. Boys game following, but region game in 3A. It's exciting atmosphere.
OW only able to score 3 points so far this quarter. Robinson trying for more.
So far 6 points in the second half. There's a whistle there. We've got a player down. They're going to stop playing in a heat. Just like this, Malaysia Bradley. And she jumps up.
I don't think we've gone 30 seconds without a body hitting the floor tonight.
Yeah, it's been a very, very intense atmosphere, a lot of physicality, and they're going to take it to Trent. Looks like I hit in the mouth, I think. Yeah. A lot of flailing arms.
Gotta do what you gotta do, Stacey.
Absolutely.
Get you to the line.
Again, 2 top 10 teams. It's early in region play. We got the next couple of weeks will determine a lot about all of these divisions in the state of South Carolina as the matchups heat up. Shania Eyes is going to keep it. They didn't stop ball, so she actually got fouled. No call there. PJ Curry just bullying her way, and they're going to get her for a travel. Decent call. .58-28 should score. 2-3 zone being played by Lower Richland. Playing the game is Coulter over there had a look at a 3. Short that time. Foster back. Just cold shooting all night from OW. Just hasn't been that night. They have numbers if they push it. 3-on-2. Robinson with a clean look and could not get that one to go. Roth with another rebound. She's played well and was going to be a losing cause. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 at the Emick Farms free throw line.
Yeah, she had 6 points in that first half. It felt like we were saying her name a lot in that first quarter, getting things going here, and now she's trying to pick up some points here with just 2 minutes to go.
And could not get that first free throw down, and Janai Sumter back in for Lower Richland. That can't be a happy sight for the opposing team. I'm just interested in watching her develop these next 2 years. As someone who I'm sure is going to play on the next level. PJ Curry with a strong rebound. PJ Curry is the glue girl, the glue lady on this team. Does a lot of things for this Lower Richland team. Very physical, plays good D. Had a chance for a 3 if she wanted it for Green. Not really part of what she does a lot of.
I wonder if they'll slow it down at all.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to run a little clock, being very patient.
Moving the ball.
Yeah. Tonight, Isaac with a layup. Number 5, throwing well points in the paint. That's one of those times where the coach says we only taking layups. So she took the layup. Well done. Robinson. Into our last minute here, Amanda.
Robinson about to take the deep 3 ball.
She thought about it. They're being very patient.
Yep.
Robinson with another error. It just has not been that night from beyond the arc. It's been all Laura Richland in a top 10 region matchup. I look to see Laura Richland move up in the rankings. Nice drop-off pass again. Janai Sumter to P.J. Curry. The Thornwell points in the paint. Go to thornwell.org and find out how you can foster hope for a child in need.
She's always just one step ahead, too. Like, she was driving, but she wasn't planning on making that bucket. She knew she could draw the defenders and kick it out.
Oh, could not get it to go. Rump. And this could be the end of the game right here. We'll step away. We have a Trophy 2 award and a player of the game to talk about after that. So stay with us. That's your final 62-28. Laura Richland over OW.
Because it's really helping me.
I have a lot of things I want to do.
I like being in charge of others.
My confidence how really build up to being here.
This place has shown me like it's not good to run from your education.
It's a really great place. You got people here that are willing to help you.
It's something that's going to get you through every day. It's just something you have to have. And they're making it possible for me because if I wasn't here, I would not be in high school.
When severe weather threatened the Midlands, WACH Fox gave you continuous local first coverage to keep you safe and informed.
As far as right now, we know about a little over 200 power outages.
As you can see, crews are already here working to fix the damage that's been done.
Wall-to-wall coverage on air and online.
We do know that there are residences that were leveled.
Rain has not stopped. Rain has continued to go.
Trust WACH Fox News to keep you safe, alert, and informed. Local first.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Food can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
We're here with Aaron Lucas and his victorious Laura Richland Diamond Hornets outstanding region game, 10 versus 3. Talk about your team's performance, Aaron.
Well, I think we came out with a lot of energy to start the game off. You know, just trying to clean up some little mistakes that we had early on in the year, and I think our girls came out and they played hard, and I think we just came out with the right energy today.
Janai Sumter is our player of the game, by the way, number 23. We'll have something for her. Talk about her performance, the sophomore.
Again, she's a young talent. I think she has a lot of potential, a lot of things that we're still working on with her. Just moving her around different positions, but all of our girls have been working hard all week, all season, so I think her accolade is part of just what we're doing as a team.
Congratulations, my man, Luke. Aaron Lucas, your girls, we have something for you. You are our champions tonight on the WACH Fox Russia's High School Hoops Game of the Week.
It is important to have a supportive employer in your corner. A company that offers on-site health care to save you time and money. That's right, access to a doctor's office while at work at no cost to you. Work schedules to fit your lifestyle, matched 401k to prepare you for retirement, paid vacation, and more. A company that you can count on and grow with. A company that you can have a career with. An employer like Amick Farms. Visit countonamick.com to apply today.
The guy that I was working with, he was moving very quickly, ran over my ankle and my calf with the hand truck. When I knew I needed help, I Googled workers' comp lawyer, and that's how I found Stewart Law. I was very confident in what I was told in the beginning. It was every phone call, every situation, all the time. I said, you're definitely my partner. You're definitely on my side. If you want someone you can count on, these people go over and beyond the limits.
Let's let Sam know about something even more urgent than his morning coffee.
Hey Sam, did you know it's kitten season? Right now, thousands of kittens are in shelters across the nation, and they're in need of love and care. When there are too many kittens in shelters, they aren't able to receive the individual attention they so desperately need. That's where you come in. By fostering a kitten, you can provide the care they need until they're ready to be adopted. If you foster a kitten, even for a week, you'll be giving them a chance to grow up and find families of their very own. What's in it for you? A kitten will fill your home with joy, your movie night with lots of cuddles, and they'll even help your social posts look way cuter too. And if you foster a kitten, you'll be provided with everything you need to care for your furry friend. You just provide the love. Save some tiny lives. Adopt or foster a kitten today. To learn more about how you can make a life-saving difference, visit bestfriends.org/kittens.
Welcome back. We are in the aftermath of the Russia's High School Hoops Game of the Week. The Diamond Hornets of Lower Richland took care of the Brunettes of OW 62-28 in a dominant effort, especially in the second half. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here with you, and we have our Steve Padgett Honda Player of the Game coming up, and we want to talk about that. The player of the game is Janai Sumter, the sophomore from Lower Richland.
She was doing everything, and Coach told us she can play all 5 spots, and that's what we saw. She was getting those turnovers, forcing those turnovers. The assists were beautiful, and then she also knocked down some 3-pointers. She could do it all. Great pass there. I'm so glad we showed that pass again. Just the no-look passes for just the young guard. Can't wait to see how she develops in this game.
Yes, look, it was her all over the place. Honda of Lake Mary, brought to you by Steve Padgett, Player of the Game, and now we have some other highlights here. We want to talk a little bit about the performance of the defense of Lower Richland, and I think they kind of took control of the game. You mentioned that 3 points. They only held them to single digits in the whole second half.
Yeah, their defense was suffocating, applying a lot of pressure, forcing those turnovers. Let's take a look at these highlights. Lower Richland just moving the ball around. Sumter finishing at the rim. OW losing the ball here. Sumter picking up the ball. And you've got Isaac with the lay-in. Just beautiful. OW with the jump shot. That's Hagler for you, putting up 2. And then great pass from Robinson to get it down low in the paint. Big 3, though, from Sumter. Doing it all. Sumter driving down the lane. Oh my gosh, backdoor pass.
You love that play. I did
Get
too. That was nice.
To Curry. That was beautiful. Another great pass inside. They were beating OW down in the paint. Another no-look pass. Gets it to Hiller Johnson.
I like that freshman.
Foster, yeah.
With that left hand, very nice.
She was doing it to him at the end of that game too, getting to the line. But there's Isaac from the 3. They really put the nails in the coffin in that 3rd and 4th quarter.
You see the celebration there. The victorious Lower Richland Diamond Hornets. Congratulations to Aaron Lucas, his staff, and that team representing the Creek, Lower Richland area. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, I think the defense, and once again, just for those tuning in, Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here with you, and we just concluded the girls game, boys game coming up here in just a few moments. But the defense for Lower Richland, I think, really took control. Both teams turned the ball over probably more than their coaches wanted, Amanda, but when you can keep creating more turnovers than you're committing and you're turning defense to offense, this is how you end up with a 30-point win.
And it was easy offense. When you get those turnovers and you have a fast break and it's 2-on-1, they were really able to have those quick layups, those easy buckets.
So yeah, you know, this boys game is coming up next. We do have some really outstanding talent. We have a 6'9" Alex Atkinson coming up in this next game. He's a senior forward. There he is right there, warming up right there. All region leading scorers, getting a lot of looks, a lot of interest. I think Presbyterian is high on his radar right now. I want to just shout him out. A lot of 2 blocks a game. He does a little bit of everything for this team. 3-year starter for Coach JoJo English over there. Top 5 ranked senior in the class of 2024. Alice Atkinson. So we have him warming up right there. And of course, Orangeburg-Wilkinson has their future player. We'll talk about. His name is Marion Gordon, a senior center He averages 10 points and 7 rebounds a ball game right there. Take a look at him. There's him right there warming up. He was out here early. Remember, when we first got here, he was one of the kids out here shooting when we first got here, getting some shots up. And he actually assisted me on my three-pointer. I made my 1 3-pointer before the game. He was out there and gave me my.
Do you want to tell? how many?
We should
how
have
many
that on
attempts?
film.
How many attempts you had though, Stacey?
We'll talk about that. I was 1 for about 7. But that's not bad. I can play on a lot of teams with that. But Marion Gordon, 1.7 blocks. Both of these two young men block shots very well. We talked about Atkinson, so it's going to be tight in the paint. So Marion Gordon 2 and 12 Alex Atkinson. The players are watching this game coming up. It's going to be a fast-paced game.
Yeah, and I'm excited. When you have this amount of length on these teams, I'm always curious on how they're able to handle the ball, because sometimes when you have too much length, you don't know how to use your limbs. But these are two seniors that knows what they're doing. They're very mobile, both coaches have told me, so I'm excited to see kind of how they battle it out.
Both teams are tradition-rich. You know, JoJo English won 2 state championships at this Lower Richland team. He's now the coach there, won in '87 and '88 with Stanley Roberts, who's according to a lot of people, the best player to ever come out of South Carolina. And that Diamond Hornet team, and OW is a basketball-rich tradition. They just played for a state championship game about 2 years ago. I broadcast the game, as a matter of fact, lost to, it'll come back to me in a moment, lost to a team from the upstate, but they're just 2 years away from a state final appearance.
Yeah, they lost to Crestwood.
Yeah, let's take a look at WACH Fox. Let's go on WACH Fox this weekend. And Marquette, number 17, at noon, taking on St. John's. Speaking of basketball traditional powers. And then USC, 2 o'clock, taking on Arizona State. And that Southern Cal team has Bronny James on it. So a lot of people are going to watch to see him. Haven't really got a lot of look at him. But he'll be playing that game 2 o'clock at Arizona State. And then, of course, 8 o'clock, Green Bay, who broke the hearts of Cowboy Nation all over the world. Jordan Love really played well. And taking on San Francisco, a lot of people's odds-on favorite to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. And there's the coach of Orangeburg-Wilkinson right there. We talked about him, Henry Howard, on your screen there. Spent his time as an assistant. And then now he's on the assistant of the team to play for the state championship game. Now he takes over. You talked to him this week.
Yeah, Henry Howard, just his first season as head coach of this unit, but has been with OW for 7 years now. He coached some football back in the day. He also was an assistant men's basketball coach in the 90s at Claflin, and he's coached a lot of AAU ball, so this guy knows basketball through and through.
Yeah, I think it was Blue Ridge, I think, that OW lost for the championship game 2 years ago. They did not make the championship game last year.
Last year they lost in the semifinals
so the championship
to
game they made it
Crestwood.
to was 2 years ago. They lost to, I think it was Blue Ridge up there in a game. And yeah, so it was a good look at, you've seen both coaches. And again, you talk about paying your dues. So you mentioned Henry Howard, he's done his thing. And again, been a coach for a long time and gets a chance at the helm here. So good matchup all the way around. We have talent, will be all over the floor. And I can't wait to call this game, man. I know you're excited as well.
I'm excited. I mean, normally, you know, the girls' game isn't as quick as it was today, but now this game, I feel they're going to play a little bit faster, and I'm kind of excited to continue looking left and right and watching for these blocks and seeing what these post players can do.
So you see the scene is set here. The crowd is filling in, and we're expecting a big crowd, a lot of intensity, and we cannot wait to call the game for you. It's the Lower Richland Diamond Hornets, JoJo English and his crew, breaking OW at home, Coach Henry Howard and crew. So Friday night basketball for you for Rush's High School Hoops Game of the Week. Right.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Food can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/act now.
When severe weather threatened the Midlands, WACH Fox gave you continuous local first coverage to keep you safe and informed.
As far as right now, we know about a little over 200 power outages.
As you can see, crews are already here working to fix the damage that's been done.
Wall-to-wall coverage on air and online.
We do know that there are residences that were leveled.
Rain has not stopped. Rain has continued to go.
Trust WACH Fox News to keep you safe, alert, and informed. Local first.
Welcome in to Orangeburg-Wilkinson High School, the campus gym named after Coach Pellman, the legend, and I'm Stacey Huff, joined by Amanda Poole. It's the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week. Laura Richard Diamond Hornets versus Orangeburg-Wilkinson Bruins, and it's an atmosphere is hyped for basketball region battle. We expect an exciting up and down matchup.
Yeah, Orangeburg-Wilkinson riding a 17 home game win streak, so they're going to protect this house tonight, while Lower Richland has a 6-game win streak. So both of these guys trying to keep a trend going.
Something's going down today. Something's going down. I expect a big defensive matchup up and down. Both teams are going to try to turn defense to offense. And we talked about some of our featured players earlier, right before our last commercial break. But Alex Atkinson is getting recruited, 6'9" kid, third-year starter for JoJo English over at Lower Richland. He does a great job, 16 points a game. And, of course, for Orangeburg-Wilkinson, Marion Gordon.
Yeah, another senior, another center. He's 6'7", so we've got these big guys in here that are going to battle it out. Both do well on defensive. We're going to see a lot of blocks, a lot of hands in the face, and I'm excited.
And, of course, our keys to the ball game. Both teams have a plan coming in, so let's see who can execute their plans. Let's start with our visitors, Lower Richard Diamond Hornets. What are their keys to the ball game?
Well, they're going to try to control Jakes, which is Orangeburg-Wilkinson's point guard, Jeremiah Jakes. They got to control him, and then they also have to get points in transition, those easy layups, moving the ball down the floor.
And for the Bruins, what are their plans?
For the Brown Bears, as we found out, they want to disrupt Atkinson. Both of these teams want to stop their best players, and then also the Bruins want to have full court defense, really apply pressure, which is what the girls did in the past game that we just saw.
Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole, and you on a Friday night. Might be wintry and windy outside, but it's intense and on fire. And here's the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week. Lower Richland visiting OW, coming right at you.
It is important to have a supportive employer in your corner. A company that offers on-site health care to save you time and money. That's right, access to a doctor's office while at work at no cost to you. Work schedules to fit your lifestyle, matched 401k to prepare you for retirement, paid vacation, and more. A company that you can count on and grow with. A company that you can have a career with. An employer like Amick Farms. Visit countonamick.com to apply today.
At Lexington Medical Center, we're known for advanced procedures and exceptional care. And for the second consecutive year, we've been recognized by U.S. News and World Report as the best hospital in the Columbia metro region and the #2 hospital in South Carolina. It's a distinction of quality that puts us among the best in the nation. Lexington Medical Center, giving our best to care for you.
Watch Fox Sports Zone. More sports coverage than anyone else in the Midlands.
Our Sportscast is the only nightly 30-minute show dedicated to sports right here in the Midlands.
With the largest local sports team, we cover all of the Midlands, from your favorite college teams to your local high school. Watch Fox Sports has you covered.
From interviews with coaches and players to analyzing the plays, we take you to the sideline and inside the huddle.
Watch Fox Sports Zone, sponsored by Lexington Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Wake up with a national desk.
A network of nearly 4,000 local journalists cover America's news now.
Plus, get local headlines and weather updates every hour to keep you informed.
Choose America's news now. Each weekday morning from the national desk.
Weekday mornings on Watch Fox. Download the Skywatch weather app now. Your first line of defense when severe weather threatens the Midlands.
Welcome back in. We're just a couple of moments away from the opening tip-off. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole, Laura Richland visiting OW, and there's JoJo English. Stephen JoJo English, former Chicago Bull, former Gamecock, former University of Diamond Hornet, and you see his record. Won a state championship in 2015 at Sumter High School. 8 years in the game, and does a great job with his team. Let's take a look at his starting lineup.
A very experienced squad for English. You got Jeremiah Orange, Antonio Adams, Mario James, Ethan Mays, and like we've talked about, Alex Atkinson.
He's a player to watch. Let's go over to Orangeburg-Wilkinson, look at their starting lineups.
Let's see who they're going with as well. They've got a very experienced group in Mark Jamison, Jason Booker, Marion Gordon, who we already spoke about, Keith Smith, and Jamari Williams. Oh, Bull jumped a little too early for that one.
Yeah, interesting toss that time, and it's going to be fast and furious. We expect it to be up and down action right here. And point guard, Mark Jamison, going to handle the ball a lot for OW.
Jeremiah Jakes normally starts, but Mark Jamison starting in place of him.
Yes, a little internal coach's decision here. Going to get his attention a little bit. He'll play most of the ball game. There's a foul early on the baseline on Alex Atkinson, and JoJo English doesn't want his main guy getting that early foul. So we'll keep an eye on Alex Atkinson. That first foul of the game is early, but he's the one guy that anchors that defense and offense at 6'9". Getting up high on that jumper, Gordon. The little guy in the paint got a shot off.
Backboard is your friend, son. Backboard.
Another takeaway.
I love it. Way to go. Way to hustle back, honey.
So the team's been a little patient right now. LR got an early turnover, but it's an errant shot that time. Atkin's gonna leave it off, pushing the pace. A blocking foul is called. Again, that was one of those bang-bang plays. They're gonna get Jamari Williams.
Take a look at this.
And they're gonna call it in the act of shooting, which, yeah, Jamari. It's bang-bang, you know, I don't know. That's an interesting call that time. And Antonio Adams going to the line. He thought it was ball out of bounds. He was going to take the ball out of bounds. And he's going to be at our Emick Farms free throw line. So we have no points in this ball game early. Emick Farms, they're hiring, you know, Emick.com. But at Emick.com, they are hiring at Emick Farms, our free throw line sponsor. This is going to be a physical game, so we may get a lot of mentions on that one. Good, getting up high on that shot. Good job. Atkinson can handle it. He can play all over the floor at 6'9". Grew a couple of inches. He's about 6'6", 6'7" as a sophomore. He's grown a couple of inches since he's been in this LR program. Getting recruited by a lot of mid-majors and D2 schools. 3 seconds is the call. Don't say that call a lot, but nowadays I tell people if you get a 3-second call, they probably were in there 5 seconds. They rarely call it at 3 years. You got to really be blatant. Egregious, even. So me showing my vocabulary right there. Egregious, you like that?
I like that. That was good.
There you go.
Can you spell it?
No, of course I can. I'm a former spelling bee champion. Don't make me go about the spelling bee trophy. I got them at my parents' house on the mantle.
Ooh.
Oh, nice diagonal pass. That's how you beat that zone. And this Alex Atkins just being huge in the paint. Forcing issues. Going to be an open three. On the rim used, and it goes down for Jeremiah Orange. Will Lou Gray Opportunity School three-pointer. Now we finally cracked up with the scoreboard in this ball game. Atkinson with a risky reach in right there. I think it has a foul early. Oh, nice drop down pass and just, ball spanked. 2 block shots by LR. The first one was 32, Ethan Mays. JoJo says that kid has to play well, and then Atkinson blocked the second. 2 block shots counted. 1.
Boom.
And then Atkinson twice.
OW with a great idea to pull Atkinson up and off the rim and then try to get that backdoor cut, but
there's a timeout called.
They didn't plan for Ethan Mays there with the smackdown at the boards.
Coming up at halftime, we'll introduce you to this week's Atkins Law Firm Scholar Athletes. At the end of the season, one of these Scholar Athletes of the week will win a $2,500 scholarship. Atkins Law, hurt on the job, who you hire matters. And it is loud up in here, up in here.
And it's only 3-0. I feel like so much
Right.
more has happened.
Right, it's been a lot of frenetic activity. A lot of really good athletes on the floor, though. Both teams putting out some really competitive kids and up and down. Only 3 points, but now that we haven't had the action, those 2 block shots were impressive just then. By Lord Richland. So into the game early. After that, little attention-getting benching. There was number 12. Well, Adonis Franklin is in the game now for OW. 24, Jordan McGahee also in the game. We had a line change. Jason Booker is still in the game. Let's call him out. Mark Jameson. So three new players in for OW after that timeout.
Definitely want a different look, I guess.
Yes. Who's not in there is Jakes, though. I don't see Jeremiah Jakes, so he's still sitting out. Internal team decision. Coach's decision. Oh, thought about a 3. Oh, that's getting up high on the jumper off the glass that time.
Ooh.
Well, you got to love the players who get on the floor. He's going to sit there and hold it, and it's Lower Richland basketball. That's smart. You got the arrow, allow the jump ball. That was Mario James. No, check that. That was number 2, Jeremiah Orange.
Lower Richland just doing a great job of crashing on OW when they drive in that paint. I mean, they're not going to get a bucket easy.
Very well said. And the same guy that held that, got that loose ball, the one basket of the ball game, Jeremiah Orange. He's the only person to make a basket, and we're almost halfway through the first quarter. It's going to be 3 and drop that in.
Oh.
That's a Will Look Great Opportunity School three-pointer. Three-pointer made, and Coach English is going to call a full timeout with 4:32 to play in the first quarter. 6-0 is your score, so full timeout. Stay right here with them, and you see Coach Henry Howard right there having a little conversation.
His younger brother Rodney on staff as well.
Yeah, I love the bow tie. You know, I'm a bow tie fan. That's my thing.
I'm pretty sure his jacket's like velvet too. It's looking pretty great.
Velvet? That's from a movie. It is a nice look though. I like that. Well, Richard over there coaching him up over there. Strong staff over there for Coach English as well. Wendell Capehart, assistant over there. He was on that staff at Ridgeview that won some championships back a few years ago. Wendell Capehart is over there. And Sigmund Tucker, who played at Lower Richland as well. Chris Brown's over there. Charles Jacobs, who played at Lower Richland. So Coach English got a couple of fellow Diamond Hornets on this roster with him. Charles Jacobs, Sigmund Tucker, and of course, like I say, Wendell Capehart was on some pretty strong staffs over at Ridgeview on their championship run a few years ago. So both staffs ready and experienced. OW looking for their first bucket of the game. And they're trapping out of that zone now. Good rebound by Mays. JoJo was adamant that Mays has got to play big down low in this game. Back is Sam Michelle, good D by OW. High three ball. Wow. Once again, another three. Mario James he scraped the ceiling. The wheel look great opportunity to score three-pointer.
I mean, just taking the quick shot opening that he had before that defense collapsed.
Wow, that was impressive. 9-0. Good looking shot that time for OW. They break the scoreboard. Jason Booker, 6'3" senior with a wheel look great opportunity to score three-pointer right on time. They needed it.
3-year letterman showing off his experience there, ready for the moment.
Got a football body as well, too, like he could have put on a helmet and some pads as well. May have.
A couple of these guys look like that.
Yeah, some multi-sport players out here. Another three opportunity for another three ball. I believe that's 4 3-pointers. They're gonna call that two. They're gonna call that a two.
Oh.
And that's 3 threes and a two made by Laura Richland, but they've been shooting it well from outside.
Yeah, so far no points in the paint.
And that's a good answer because you know they collapsed on Alex Atkinson, the all-state caliber 6'9" post player. So JoJo English comes out with a. It's interesting the defense he's playing. He said he's going to show them. He saw them scouting him last week. He said he's going to show them a defense they didn't see in the game they scouted. So that's kind of, he was forward thinking. He saw them in the stands. Somebody from OW staff a week or so ago. He said, I got a defense.
That's smart.
So I saw them and I got a defense I'm saving just for this game. And that's the kind of stuff he does. JoJo's basketball mind is very interesting. I play a lot of golf with that young man, and he thinks golf and basketball pretty much all the time. One of those two, golf and basketball, but he has a really good basketball mind. Played on a couple seasons with the Jordan Bulls back in the 90s. Good block by Atkinson. Blocked it with two hands, and we'll step away. 11-3 in a fast and furious pace. First quarter. Here's the Russia's High School Hoops Game of the Week. Laura Richland on top of OW early.
Hungry for success? Got an appetite for advancement? Cook up a career at Rush's. Columbia's legendary local eatery is hiring, and we want you on our crew. Join the team for competitive pay, great hours, and major opportunities to grow. Here, you're not just a number, you're a part of history. Crush it at Rush's. Apply today at rushesjobs.com.
More than 4,000 children and teens are in foster care in South Carolina, but more than half don't have a place to call home. They need your help, but most of all, your love. Thornwell's foster care program is on a mission to change this. We need families willing to open up their hearts and their homes to provide refuge and hope for our most vulnerable children. There are no unwanted children, just unfound families. Visit thornwell.org for more and be the change that will last a lifetime.
Coming home from work, and while I was at a complete stop, a truck rear-ended me. With that became a lot of pain in my neck, my shoulders. My husband thought that maybe we can just handle this on our own, not knowing a year later I would actually need the surgery on my neck. But when I came to Stuart, and he was like, I'll take care of everything. It didn't feel like you were actually going through a lawsuit. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, it's a feeling that, you know, you don't have to worry about anything. That's why I would recommend someone to them.
And we're back. 11-3 is your score. First quarter action, Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole. An exciting first quarter action. Laura Richland over OW. And of course, Stuart Law brings you our halftime presentation. The ball went in play kind of quick, then the ball's already out of bounds. But stay tuned for the Stuart Law Office halftime report for a full recap of the first half. And we look forward to that. It's always a good time. Full court pressure now by OW. Almost got the steal, Amanda.
JoJo English just out there basically at the timeout on the court, moving his players around. Very physical, very demanding.
When your coach is that intense, you have to play hard.
Yes.
You can't let your coach play harder than you. And JoJo works himself up into a sweat over there.
I don't think he sat down once yet.
He likes his team, though. I can tell just talking to him yesterday on the phone. And we talk pretty often. He likes his team a lot. A couple things he'd like to see them do, but he thinks they have a chance to really surprise some people this year. And, you know, speaking of that, when JoJo English won that state championship at Sumter in 2015, he beat 3 teams that had been ranked #1 at some point that season.
Wow.
Last 3 wins were on the road. Halfway through the game against Irmo, in a team that people thought Coach Whipple would get a championship, they never trailed. That half of that game and through the state championship, they never trailed for a minute after that. That's a team that played really intense and had no recruited players on that team.
That's a great coach as well.
And they beat Hillcrest that had 2 D1 players on it. I was at that game. But that's the kind of team they shot the ball like this team that comes out shooting it. And as I say that, we get an air ball from Alex Atkinson. So that's the broadcaster jinx right there. They shot it well earlier, Amanda. You would agree?
Yes, I can confirm.
Yes. And now they're going to exert a little full court pressure. Now remember, OW's best player, Jakes, is now in the ball game. So he didn't start the game. So we'll see if that's the spark they need. Number 0 in white, he's coming in. That's Coach English coaching him up right there. But
yeah, this is his 5th year in this environment, so they'll need him to keep everybody together.
Jake's exciting in open court. Good job, the referee's not calling the flop. It's going to be a hell ball possession arrow, and it's going to stay right there to OW. But Jake's changed the pace. He's a different kind of player. His older brother, Horace, is at Francis Marion. I got to call his games over the last few years. His game, you know, they both won the team a couple of years. They both won the state championship team that lost to Blue Ridge. But the Jakes brothers have been good for this program for a long time. We got a steal open court here. Nice finish, body control by number 11, Jamel Patterson. That was well done.
I'm surprised it was not blocked. I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of that. So I feel like it was a rare occasion to get a layup in there.
That was a Thornwell points in the paint, our first points in the paint of the ball game. Everything else has been from behind the arc or right at the arc. Oh, another 3 opportunity right here. Rebound by Mays. So in the game for Travis Grant, Laura Richland in the ball game now. Also, a couple of new players in. And both teams are going to the bench fairly early. Alex Atkinson back in for Laura Richland. Look at Antonio Adams. Coach Hiegel says he has that dog in him. Number 1 in black and gold.
DAWG.
That DAWG has that dog in him. So he really likes the way Adams plays on the 1. That's the kind of point guard he likes to operate with. And it's going to be Laura Richland ball. I'm not sure if it's a foul or out of bounds. I couldn't tell what the gesture was there. Might have stepped on the out of bounds line. Back in the game for the first time, Mark Bell of OW comes in, a junior guard, number 1. Trying to split the double team with a dribble, never a good move. And that should be a charge right there. And it's not going to be called a charge. I think it's going to be, they're going to count the basket and call a block. Was he there? It looks like he was there. Is he not there?
I thought he had the other foot there in time, but
Coach Engel's not happy about it, but that's a good, strong drive for OW. That's number 12, LaDontis Franklin. And he'll get the N1 right now at our Emick Farms free throw line. $13-5 is your score. Emick Farms, they're hiring. Apply at emick.com. Oh, he might have got away with a travel. Count that basket.
Wow.
Big finish, Keith Smith, number 5, and the crowd is loving it. A hoop in the hall right here. Take a look.
3 defenders crashing in on him. Huge jump step. Forces it to the rim and flexes on everyone, as he should.
It's supposed to be a jump stop. Looks like he jumped and maybe took a step, but hey, I love the effort, love the energy.
Fighting through those defenders, 3 of them.
Just the hoop and the harm. Emick Farms free throw line, 1 shot coming up.
He's a captain on this team.
33.5 seconds left to play in the period. Full court pressure now. Trying to get a little trap action there, but there's the trap they wanted right there. Got to get out of that corner. Get a little Richland. Barely beat the 10-second count. Alex Atkins going to go down and pull it up. Got to get up to get down. Alex Atkinson up high.
Oh, my God.
That's a throwing wheel points to the paint for you right there.
Points in the air. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. Got a little Richard folks excited. Mays with a big rebound. At the buzzer. We'll step away. 1 quarter intense basketball in the Bird, the OBC, if you will. Pelham Gym on the campus of OW. 15-9, Lower Richland up.
Glad I'm here because it's really helping me.
I have a lot of things I want to do.
I like being in charge of others.
My confidence how really build up to start being here.
This place has showed me like it's not good to run from your education.
It's a really great place. You got people here that are willing to help you.
It's something that's gonna get you through every day. It's just something you have to have. And they're making it possible for me because if I wasn't here, I would not be in high school.
When severe weather threatened the Midlands, WACH Fox gave you continuous local first coverage to keep you safe and informed.
As far as right now, we know about a little over 200 power outages.
As you can see, crews are already here working to fix the damage that's been done.
Wall-to-wall coverage on air and online.
We do know that there are residences that were leveled.
Rain has not stopped. Rain has continued to go.
Trust WACH Fox News to keep you safe, alert, and informed. Local first.
Welcome back to our second quarter here. Coming up at halftime, we'll learn more about each of tonight's schools in the Stanley Law Office Educator Spotlight. Stanley Law, your injury law professional. 15-9 is your score. And Amanda, I mean, the pace is, we like it. We both like it. I think the fans like it. It's good. It's good TV.
I like that we started off with 4 3-pointers.
See, Nevada t-shirt always, what do I always say? Smells like team spirit. She has a Nevada shirt on. What is going on? Here we are now. Entertain us. See, right on time. I don't think I've ever seen it. I say it every broadcast for years now, and I've never seen anybody with a Nevada t-shirt on. That's perfect. That's good. I think that's good karma. But, yeah, I mean, you can't beat the atmosphere. You would think the points would be more because of the pace, but
yeah, just
high flying. I mean, athletic ability. We saw an and one. We saw some 3 balls.
I think we're going to see more points in the paint. I feel like they've unlocked that in that late in that first quarter. We saw 4 3-pointers out of the gate, but now it's time to dig in a little bit.
Absolutely. And you're looking now at 2 teams that have been pressing and trapping, and whoever solves the press the quickest will start lighting up the scoreboard. It might have been a little extra step there. They're trapping. OW's trying to trap. If you beat the traps, you get layups a lot of times. That's going to be key. Ball moving. That's another 3-ball. This was no good, and good box out by OW. That's a great job that time. Coming out with it was Dontas Franklin, who had the and one earlier. Oh, excuse me, had a good layup earlier in the paint. Not a lot of scoring from the featured players yet. Gordon and Atkinson, I don't think either one of them have scored yet.
Is that a broadcast jinx?
No, Atkinson did score with the dunk. No, so there you go. No, he did get the high-flying dunk, but that's his only basket. He bothered that 3 right there. And JoJo said that too. He said Atkinson can block 3-pointers without fouling, which is a good skill. Gordon had it dug out from him. OW comes up with a loose ball. Mays again. Mays has quite a few rebounds in traffic for the Lower Richland. Might be another 3 right here. There it is. Short and got his own rebound. A lot of contact under the basket right there. And just Mays battling Ethan Mays, the junior center, number 32. Both teams playing very physical basketball. I love it.
Took that power dribble, which sometimes you don't want to do because it gets taken, but I guess he needed that extra oomph.
Exactly. He powered up. He powered up with that. Another block in the paint. The Mays again. Mays has 2 blocks in this ball game. Ball has been called out of bounds to Lower Richland. Okay, folks, stay tuned for the Stewart Law Office halftime report for a full recap of the first half. We'll have an educator guest here with me, special guest at halftime, and we'll show some highlights and all kind of fun stuff. Stewart Law Offices. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Office has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Oh, Atkinson was open under the paint. They saw him too late, and good steal by OW. Great job that time by Mark Jameson. A dangerous pass. Well, Richland had 2-3 zone. Mays out of the game now, so they're not quite as big on that back line. Let's see if OW gets the ball into that paint. Atkinson is still in there at 6'9", the shot blocker.
They're looking for something specific.
Ball almost got away that time. Patience shown by OW. Another 3. String music. 33 for OW, who is not in my program, by the way.
Not in my program either.
So we don't have a 33. So that's interesting already. Alex Atkinson with the alley-oop. Nice pass from Jeremiah Orange to Atkinson, number 12.
OW with the steal.
Right it. The held ball possession hour. The ball's going to be over to Lower Richland. We're trying to identify who number 33 is for Orangeburg-Wilkinson. We'll get that name for you in a minute. Splash! 3-pointer. Orangeburg-Wilkinson, number 24. Jordan McGahee. That last 3 was made by Jason Booker. Got him correct. Got him on the roster now. So new players in the ball game. Both teams. Adams back in for Lower Richland. Jamarian Williams back in for OW. Jakes has been quiet, though. We'll see if Jakes puts more of an imprint on the ball game. It's only a 5-point game, Amanda.
Yeah, he came in hot, but LR slowed him down a little bit.
Yeah, he did. And he's going to penetrate here. He is right here. Nice give and go. Putback is good. Jordan McGahee, who has 5 points in a row for OW.
He was there with the rebound in midair to put it back up, helping out his teammate.
That was a throw well, points in the paint. Got a break here. He made the. There's going to be a technical foul. Technical foul called on the play. Taunting. We'll step away. When we come back, we'll see who the technical foul was assessed to when we come back from this commercial break. Lower Richland 19, OW 16.
It is important to have a supportive employer in your corner. a company that offers on-site health care to save you time and money. That's right, access to a doctor's office while at work at no cost to you. Work schedules to fit your lifestyle, matched 401k to prepare you for retirement, paid vacation, and more. A company that you can count on and grow with. A company that you can have a career with. An employer like Amick Farms. Visit countonamick.com to apply today.
For over 40 years, Sound and Images has been South Carolina's corporate multimedia partner for live events. Sound and Images is also your resource for commercial audiovisual installations. Help your teams collaborate more efficiently with a custom-crafted AV solution from Sound and Images. Whether you want a single monitor upgrade or a turnkey AV system, we are dedicated to helping you incorporate easy-to-use technology into your space. And we offer the best-in-class support and service. Elevate your AV. Call Sound and Images today.
Watch Fox Sports Zone. More sports coverage than anyone else in the Midlands.
Our Sportscast is the only nightly 30-minute show dedicated to sports right here in the Midlands.
With the largest local sports team, we cover all of the Midlands, from your favorite college teams to your local high school. Watch Fox Sports has you covered.
From interviews with coaches and players to analyzing the plays, we take you to the sideline and inside the huddle.
Watch Fox Sports Zone, sponsored by Lexington Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Welcome back. Second quarter action. 3:58 to play in the first half. 19-17 is your score. Laura Richland up 2 over Orangeburg-Wilkinson. And, of course, coming up at halftime, we'll introduce you to this week's Atkins Law Firm Scholar Athletes. At the end of the season, one of the Scholar Athletes of the Week will win a $2,500 scholarship. Atkins Law, her on the job, who you hire matters. .358, we're about to set the ball in play. Finishing up the last part of this half. Trying to get our roster straight for you. We leave 33 in for Orangeburg is Jason Booker. We're not sure. We'll get who number 15 is for Orangeburg, but they just shot technical fouls while we were away. It was a little bit of taunting after that foul. But the free throws were shot. The free throws were shot by Keith Smith. The technical is shot by Jeremiah Jakes, and he missed it. One or two.
They had a chance to tie up this ball game with those foul shots, but now they're just trailing by 1. OW looking to take the lead in this possession.
Nice drive and kick. High arc at 3. Got nothing but air. Put back no good. Mays. It's going to be a breakaway for Laura Richland right here. And a foul. It's going to be a 2-shot foul. On the breakaway was number 23, LaCorey Glenn, the junior. He'll get 2 shots.
OW had a chance to take the lead in that possession, but LR's defense in the paint, they pack it in, and they've got these skyscrapers down there. Stop that shot from getting to the rim.
That was an Amick Farms free throw line.
Jake's driving right into the traffic, turns it over.
Put back. Atkinson, Thornwell points in the paint. Great job that time running the floor. You want your bigs running the floor. That's the first basket in a minute for Laura Richland. Lead have been cut to 1. Thornwell.org. Find out how you can foster hope for a child in need. Man-to-man being played by Laura Richland. 5 timeout called. OW, let's see if it's 30. Looks like it's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with them. 2:45 to play.
Yeah, like you said, Stacy, not a lot of points happening in the past couple minutes. Both teams playing tough defense and getting to the foul line, but not being able to knock down some free throws.
So it looks like we got it mixed up. So Booker had 15 on earlier. Now he's wearing 33, so he changed and put another jersey on.
Oh, just to mess us up. How dare you?
Why would someone do that? I have no idea. Maybe he had blood on it. Maybe he had blood on the jersey or something. But so we had two guys. Yeah, so so he did start the ball game as we thought, and he
15,
just wears 33
okay.
now. So.
All right.
But I knew I saw a 15 out there.
Yeah.
So he was out there.
Making us second guess ourselves.
2:45 left to play it. Lower Richland's defensive pressure has been a problem for OW. Jakes has not really gotten on track. He's not in the ball game. He's in the corner, actually being almost like a boxing one type deal. He's in the corner. Mays again. Mays has been all over the place for the Diamond Hornets. Alex Atkins with a pass to Mays. He's got fouled in the act. So it'll be 2 shots.
He's been able to really try to power through those buckets to draw the fouls. Not his first trip to the charity stripe.
Amick Farms free throw line. Mays. That one clanged off a little bit that time. Now hiring at Amick Farms. Apply at countonamick.com. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here with you and having a good time here. It's a great environment. The upper part of the gym across the way is starting to have a lot of bodies up there too as we head toward halftime. Low scoring first half though. And again, attribute that to a lot of high flying defense, a lot of several block shots on both ends of the floor.
But then missed free throws.
And that too. So that's 0 for 2. I'll say it again. 2 missed free throws is a turnover.
This is Jason Booker, everybody, number 33.
There he is. He had 50. He fooled. He had 15 on early. He did a wardrobe change on us, like a Broadway play. Jakes, it's a lot of physical defense in here. They got a call on that. That was an easy call for the officials. They got Jeremiah Orange.
It's like he's being face guarded.
Yeah, he is. They've face guarded him all over the court. They're trying to aggravate him. Looks like it's working a little bit. Yeah, they got Jeremiah Orange following Jakes all the way to the restroom. Atkinson with a big rebound at 6'9". Risky pass and a bad pass.
But when you do the box in one, there's ways to take advantage of that.
That look Coach English is giving Alex Atkinson, that's get in this house right now.
Like an angry dad over there.
Exactly. And I can tell you for a fact, he loves that kid. Loves all his players. He loves that kid. He speaks so highly of Alex Atkinson. Just a great kid. He said in the conversation, he said several times, he's just a great kid, a nice kid. I think he wishes he was a little meaner, but he says he's just a great kid. Basement, living with his grandparents up here and in the Lower Richland area. Close game. This game looks to be competitive all the way through. Oh, couldn't finish it, and that's going to be a 2-shot foul. I think you'll get free throws right here for LaDontis Franklin at the Amick Farms free throw line.
Normally it's towards the end of the game where it becomes a free throw battle, but we're seeing this early on.
And with the new rule this year in high school with the 5 fouls, you get a double bonus. You'll go some quarters you don't see this, and then quarters with a lot of activity like this one, you'll probably get a lot of free throws in this ball game. They're playing very physical.
The senior Franklin able to knock the first one down.
Yep, Jamari Williams back in for OW. Well, Richland had to shuffle a player in as well. Looks like it was Travis Grant. Got that one down. It's going to be might be a lane violation. They're going to count it. Atkinson was in the lane. Oh, check that. Yeah, they'll call Alex Atkinson with a foul. And the free throw was made. And a foul on Atkinson. Remember, he got a foul on the first trip down the floor. So is that 2 or 3 on him? Coach English is not going to be happy.
That's 2 on him.
That's 2. So they're going to get him out now. Mays is going to come in. That's a good move by Coach English.
Not a lot of drop-off, though, when you bring in Ethan Mays.
No, Ethan Mays has been very active in this ball game. He's had a couple block shots himself. He gets off the floor real quick. Gordon has been real quiet for OW. But OW's right there, down a point. Looking to take the lead right here. Amanda with a bucket.
Tough shot.
Yeah, it was a very tough shot. And a putback chance there. And nice putback that time. That young man's having a game. Jordan McGahee, that's at least 7 points for him in his ball game. And pressure from OW.
Love that, not giving up on the play, going to crash the offensive glass.
Oh, it might be another steal. OW with another steal. The lead and the basketball and a 3 in the air. Put back, beat him to the ball. Jamari Williams beat everybody to the basketball. A scholar athlete also.
OW making them pay on the offensive glass.
Ran to our camera that time, and it was good save by me and Amanda that time.
I thought I was going to take a charge, Stacey.
No, man, we're going to let it happen. We're going to let it happen. We're going to throw a cross body block. It actually came right to us that time. It'll be Lower Richland basketball trailing by 3. 25 seconds.
OW taking the first lead of the game the past couple minutes.
Yes. It was 21-18 just a couple of minutes ago. Nice strong finish to the half by OW.
They were able to take the lead with Atkinson out.
Absolutely. 2 years away from a state championship appearance. I got a chance to call that ball game, and a lot of people thought they were going to win that one that year. And it was some call an upset from Blue Ridge up at USC Aiken. Well, Richard, now they hold it for one shot. It looks like he was just, they're going to be very patient right here. Good defense by OW. Oh, we got a foul right there, and that's not going to be very popular. There's Howard. They called it on 1. Mark Bell is going to get the foul. That's not a bad foul though, because they're not shooting. So LR gets to start their offense with 7.6 seconds. See if they get a look right here. The clock didn't start immediately. Scramble for the ball, and that's going to be your halftime score. Low scoring halftime, 24-21 Bruins. We'll step away. It's the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week on the campus of OW. Come on back for the halftime activities.
I'm a firefighter. I was inside of a structure fire and I had a partial collapse. The roof came down on me, could knock me to my knees, and ended up getting drug out. Stewart Law Offices was able to get me the help I needed to be able to get back to work. They fought for me. They helped me with every step of the way. If I had a question, I could call them at any time. They called me with updates all the time. If you've been hurt and need help, you should call Stewart Law Offices.
Hungry for success? Got an appetite for advancement? Cook up a career at Rush's. Columbia's legendary local eatery is hiring, and we want you on our crew. Apply today at rushesjobs.com.
Watch Fox News, local first, has you covered on all platforms for your local breaking news, weather, and sports alerts. Tune in at 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. Visit watch.com or follow us on social media for all the latest updates.
Weather is constantly changing in the Midlands, and you need an accurate forecast to help you plan your day with confidence. Stay days ahead of severe weather by trusting our Weather Warn Day alert system. I'm Chief Meteorologist Josh Knight. We do have a Watch Fox Weather Warn Day in place, and stay close to local first updates with the SkyWatch Weather app, with accurate storm tracking and lightning-fast push alerts, so you'll never miss an important weather notification. Trust SkyWatch Weather to keep you safe, alert, and informed when severe weather threatens the Midlands.
Welcome back to the Stewart Law Offices Halftime Report. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Visit stewartlawoffices.net today.
Welcome back, and for our Atkins Law Firm Scholar Athlete of the Week this week for OW, it is Jamari Williams. Jamari is a team captain of the basketball team where he was also named Most Improved and was an all-tournament team selection. At school, he has a 4.168 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society, student government, and is in the top 15 in his class. In the community, Jamari volunteers with his church as a Thanksgiving food drive and MLK walk. He isn't sure where he wants to go next year, but plans to major in sports communication, and we wish him the very best. Jamari, you're our Scholar Athlete of the Week from Atkins Law Firm. Congratulations, and we'll be right back with more halftime after this.
More than 4,000 children and teens are in foster care in South Carolina, but more than half don't have a place to call home. Thornwell's foster care program is on a mission to change this. Visit thornwell.org for more and be the change that will last a lifetime.
Did you know it's kitten season? Right now, thousands of kittens are in shelters across the nation, and they're in need of love and care. If you foster a kitten, you'll be giving them the chance to grow up and find families of their very own. Visit bestfriends.org/kittens.
Welcome back to the Stewart Law Office's Halftime Report. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Visit stewartlawoffices.net today.
Welcome back here. We're on the campus of OW High School. The Bruins lead the Diamond Hornets 24-21 at halftime. Stacey Huff here with you with the principal of Orangeburg-Wilkinson High School in his fourth year, Raheem El-Amin. Thanks for taking some time with us, and I want you to talk about some of the great things happening around here at OW High School.
All right, we have a lot of great things going on here at Orangeburg-Wilkinson High School. I'm very excited about our student commitment to excellence here at Orangeburg-Wilkinson High School. They came back ready to learn. Our teachers are doing an outstanding job providing that quality instruction to all of our students here at OW.
Well, you got a great environment here tonight. You can talk about the crowd participation in the community around here, and they really out to support the team tonight.
Absolutely. Our fans showed up, and they're showing out, and we're having a great time here supporting our team as we're up by 3 points, 24-21.
Are you going to pull it out, Coach? Give me, principal, give me a prediction, man. Let's go.
Absolutely. Orangeburg-Wilkinson High School 52, Lower Richland 44.
He gave me a score, an exact score. Thank you very much for spending some time with us here in our Educator Spotlight. My man, Raheem El-Amin, fourth-year principal here at OW High School, the Bruins. We'll be back with more halftime after this.
It is important to have a supportive employer in your corner. A company that offers on-site health care to save you time and money. That's right, access to a doctor's office while at work at no cost to you. Work schedules to fit your lifestyle, matched 401k to prepare you for retirement, paid vacation, and more. A company that you can count on and grow with. A company that you can have a career with. An employer like Amick Farms. Visit countonamick.com to apply today.
At Lexington Medical Center, we're known for advanced procedures and exceptional care. And for the second consecutive year, we've been recognized by U.S. News & World Report as the best hospital in the Columbia Metro region and the #2 hospital in South Carolina. It's a distinction of quality that puts us among the best in the nation. Lexington Medical Center, giving our best to care for you.
Hungry for success? Got an appetite for advancement? Cook up a career at Rush's. Columbia's legendary local eatery is hiring, and we want you on our crew. Apply today at rushesjobs.com.
Watch Fox News, local first, has you covered on all platforms for your local breaking news, weather, and sports alerts. Tune in at 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. Visit watch.com or follow us on social media for all the latest updates.
Welcome back to the Stewart Law Office's Halftime Report. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Visit stewartlawoffices.net today.
And we're back at halftime here, 24-21. Bruins over the Diamond Hornets, and a good crowd here on hand at OW's campus. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here. The score 24-21, but how did we get here? We have a whole entire moving picture show to describe it. Take it away, Amanda.
Yeah, maybe low-scoring first half, but it was an exciting first half. Kicking it out to Jeremiah Orange for the three that falls in, the first three of the night, and then a great pass and a big block, though, from Atkinson, shutting it down. Then for LR on the outside, that's going to be Mario James responding there. Big drive from Keith Smith, the and one, and the flex, of course. Love to see it, but exciting play for LR as Atkinson flies down for the dunk, the slam, energizing this gymnasium up. You got Ethan Mays doing his thing down low as well, but OW responding. That's Jason Booker with the number change on us. Atkinson, though, with the lay-in, able to move down the court so flawlessly. OW able to take the lead here at the end of this first half. Only up by 3, though. Excited to see how LR responds.
With that being said, well done, Amanda, by the way, the highlights. Let's look at some national highlights. You might hear a familiar voice on these national highlights of games of the week. Take a listen and take a watch. McCraw ahead to Braylon Thomas up behind it. Oh my goodness, Trayvon Maddox gets up high on a nice feed from Braylon Thomas. Unselfish assist.
Moon here, showing why they're the #1 team at 5'8".
Up and away! Mr. Guillory, baby!
Justice, offensive rebound, another block by Anderson.
Nice pass, and Darius Carr with a slam on the assist.
Now Dayton Davis, 3 in the air, good.
Sear Smith with a block. It's Yanni Gummer running through. Absolute pandemonium.
We've got 4 dunks in the first quarter.
Long to inbound for North Hills, 12.9 to go. Johnson, pull up 3.
It's good. Logan, Mr. Logan, number 35, the football player. Pump your chest. Let everybody know you are here.
I am glad I'm here because it's really helping me.
I have a lot of things I want to do.
I like being in charge of others.
My confidence has really built up since I've been here.
This place has shown me, like, it's not good to run from your education.
It's a really great place. You got people here that are willing to help you.
It's something that's going to get you through every day. It's just something you have to have. And they're making it possible for me because if I wasn't here, I would not be in high school.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Food can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Welcome back. Time for our Lexington Medical Center Smile Cam. Take a look at the Lexington Medical Center Smile Cam. Some of the folks in the audience. It's always good to have the babies on there having a good time on a Friday. And look at those smiles. Look at that smile cam right there. Lexington Medical Center, as the only local independent hospital in the Midlands, we're here for you always. Lexington Medical Center. Got to see the babies out here. Love it, love it. Great Friday night for hoops. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here, and we're underway. Third quarter action. Got a good one cooking, Amanda.
I know, I'm excited. Only a 3-point deficit right now for LR, who was in the lead most of the first half.
Oh, nice little floater thrown up. Well, it was a nice thought. The execution wasn't great. It was an air ball, and off that, we get a foul. Oh, that's on Laura Richland, and LaCorey Glenn starts the third quarter. He didn't start the ball game, but 23 is in the game for Coach JoJo English, the junior.
Jakes did not start this second half for OW. LR has been really shutting him down with that box and one.
They really have. They give him a lot of chance, fronting him, denying him the basketball. There's a man facing him everywhere he goes. So Jakes starts on the bench the third quarter, but didn't play a lot. Didn't play as much as he normally does the first half, and they still have a 3-point lead. And that's Booker for 3. Oh, man, pogo stick. Might have got a foul that time. That was a good rebound and putback that time. Didn't go in, but Keith Smith got the real hops at 6'2".
Don't let him go.
Good defense played. Lower Richland did a good job on their end, and OW has a lot of defensive intensity as well. Thanks for joining us here on a Friday night. Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week. This one has all the makings of a thriller. Atkinson has been quiet. Put back, got his own miss. Thornwell points in the paint. And a foul.
Little pick and roll, didn't get the first one, but followed through, didn't finish on the play.
Well said, young lady. And the temerity, the dexterity, if you will, the adroitness.
Did you just pull it at the thesaurus?
You know, it's just I am. So it just went back and got it. That's the that's the intuitiveness that Coach English likes in his players, and Atkinson shows why he's a top 5 senior in the class of 2024.
Leads the team right now in scoring with 6. Let's see if he can add on.
And one of those was that thunderous dunk. A missed free throw. They've had a few of those. So they couldn't tie it with that free throw. Timeout called OW. 30 seconds, so we'll stay right here. And Coach Henry Howard saw something he didn't like right there as they crossed half court. So I think Little Richards may have changed up their defense a little bit. So probably a good timeout.
OW, the 3rd team in 3A right now, ranked 3rd. Kind of set up to do some great things this season. They've been to 3 straight lower state appearances. Lost to Crestwood in the semifinals last year. Definitely looking to do some big things this season with a very experienced squad.
So you can say that the road to the championship game has gone through OW because they played in it 2 years ago. Crestwood beat them and then played in the championship. Now that bracket lost both times. Crestwood lost to Wren. Again, fortunate and blessed to call that game as well. And we saw Crestwood on our airways, Rushers High School Game of the Week last week against Lake Mary. And it's a good 3A schools in this state. It's really a deep pool of talent. A lot of good basketball all throughout the state.
Girls and boys.
Yeah, absolutely. Joyce Edwards, Camden, 1 or 2 play in the nation, depending on who you talk to. And we'll see her next week on our broadcast. But yeah, just a lot of talent all over the place. So we'll see how this third quarter plays out. Momentum, I still think, up for grabs. Both teams trying to find their offensive legs, really. Low scoring first half. A little weave action up top for OW. Booker with a strong baseline reverse. Oh, everything but. Mays again with another rebound. Trying to get the ball into Atkinson. He's sandwiched. It's hard. That's a tough pass. They have somebody in front of and behind Alice Atkinson that time. Tough play. Good defense by OW. Booker goes out and back in as Jamari Williams has played pretty well. Atkinson. Oh, man, caught it. It was supposed to be an alley-oop. Caught it, went back up again. Alice Atkinson, 4 points now in the third quarter.
Just flying across the paint.
Thornwell points in the paint. Become a licensed foster parent with Thornwell's foster care program. Visit thornwell.org and find out how you can foster hope for a child in need. Weave action up top for OW again. They're doing a good job for Lower Richland blitzing that weave. That's a 3 opportunity. Alice Atkinson got a hand on that. And again, I mentioned, JoJo told me he blocks 3s well for a big man, and that's a nice defensive play getting back, and it's going to be a foul, but good hustle back for the Bruin Smith. We're going to get him with the 2-shot foul.
Atkinson averaging 2 blocks per game, but he's got 4 to 5 already.
Yes. And when, you know, when JoJo told me this, I thought about it. I was like, you know, he blocks 3s. He said it kind of like laughing, like this kid really does a great job at 6'9" going out and taking, because it's dangerous to try to block 3s because you can get a 4-point play and all that. But he's blocked 2 this game, and at our Amick Farms free throw line, is number 4 for Lower Richland, Mario James, a sophomore. Amick Farms now hiring applied. Count on Amick.com. You got to think about somebody 6'9" flying at you shooting a 3. That's got to be at the least distracting.
Yeah, and then to not get beat, too. Atkinson's quick on his feet,
Yes,
mobile
yes.
for how big he is,
Right.
to not get beat and be able to close out those shots.
Exactly. That's a very good point. Well said. So now, Lower Richland back up front after the last couple of possessions, up 27-24. And they're just big on that back line when Mays is in there with Atkinson. Remember, Atkinson has 2 fouls. They're just not letting OW get in their set. They're not letting them get comfortable in offense.
Jake's getting really frustrated, getting this one-on-one guarded. He can't get the ball. Teammates trying to find a way to produce on offense without him.
And that's Jeremiah Orange, who's just following Jakes everywhere he goes. If he goes to the cooler to get water, Jeremiah Orange is handing him the cup.
I always love that. Playing basketball and you were the face guarder.
Nice. He threw it off his back. I'm sorry. Jakes threw the ball off of the back of the defender.
Did it work, though?
Well, there's a foul call. So in doing that, he got bumped. But he's frustrated. He's trying anything, man. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, playing as a face guard, I always love that. You get in their heads. It's a mental game.
It really is. And that's the point. That's the plan. And it's working. You see him now. He's going to stand in the corner. He's going in the corner right now. He just pushed. He just two-hand pushed off Jeremiah Orange.
Got to create space.
And so that's frustrating. He threw it to the DJ. The DJ caught that one. By the way, the DJ's done a great job tonight, but Jake's body language is that of a frustrated player. And I think that's the plan if you're Stephen English and the crew over in black and gold. And Jake's comes out of the ball game now, and in comes Mark Bell.
OW now going to have to look for, Marion Gordon, Mark Jameson, Keith Smith, other guys that can create buckets down low.
So a little bit of confusion there, but Atkinson's going to inbounds. Pressure exerted by OW. They're trying to trap if they can. They can get a trap. They're moving the ball too well for LR, but Atkinson gets the ball. Awkward shot that time, and put back. I couldn't see who that was. Was that 23?
Yep.
That was LaCorey Glenn, who did start this third quarter with a Thornwell points in the paint. So 5-point lead now for LR. They're on an 8-0 run right now. So OW has not scored this quarter. LaCorey Glenn up and in. Nice pass, nice finish. Thornwell points in the paint once again for LR. Visit thornwell.org and find out how you can foster hope for a child in need.
Lower Richland just able to break OW's press so easily right now.
Too easily. Almost makes you think about maybe not pressing, but that's your style of play is your style of play, though. And it may eventually pay off, but 31-24 now, 10-0 run by, that's another three-pointer block by Alex Atkinson. That's the third time he's blocked a three-point attempt, and this is what JoJo told me he does, that the kid flies out on those corners and throws away three-point shots, and he did it that time. Back in for Lower Richland is number 11, Jamel Patterson, also 3 back in, Travis Grant.
DJ got the ball again.
DJ is getting a lot of work over there. He made you suit up. JoJo's on the court. He's trying to play. Nice entry pass. Mario Gordon just could not. He rushed that shot, could not capitalize. Trap in the corner. They got a foul call, but you cannot pick your dribble up in that corner. There are 6 dead spots on the court. That's one of them right there.
You also don't need to foul there. You had him trapped.
Great
he was
point.
bound to give it up.
Yeah. He let him out. He had him in trouble and let him out of trouble. That was Jamel Patterson with the foul, and a break for OW right there. They trail by a touchdown, 31-24. So Booker up top, under 3 now. Well, Richard extended their defense. They're making OW initiate their offense way higher than they mean to. Pick the dribble up on a tough spot right there. And that's going to be a turnover. That's Laura Richard basketball. We're going to step away at this point and take a timeout. Pay some bills here. 2:31 to play.
Hey folks, Steve Padgett here. We know that price is a very important factor when choosing a dealership to do business with. Getting you the best price in our sales and service department is the easy part. Here at Steve Padgett's Honda of Lake Murray, not only do we deliver incredible sales and service prices, we deliver an exceptional customer experience. That's why we are the Columbia Metro's only Honda President's Award winning dealership. So remember, before you buy, give Steve a try. Give us a call, 1-800-MY-HONDA, or visit hondaoflakemurray.com.
Hungry for success? Got an appetite for advancement? Cook up a career at Rush's. Columbia's legendary local eatery is hiring, and we want you on our crew. Apply today at rushesjobs.com.
More than 4,000 children and teens are in foster care in South Carolina, but more than half don't have a place to call home. Thornwell's foster care program is on a mission to change this. Visit thornwell.org for more and be the change that will last a lifetime.
And we're back here, 2:31 left to play in the third quarter. Coming off a nice break into action right here. And Steve Padgett's Honda of Lake Murray is our player of the game sponsor, and we'll announce that in the fourth quarter. Before you buy, give Steve a try. Visit hondaoflakemurray.com today. Oh, that's a travel. He got away. Thought he got away with it. That's a travel in that corner right there. So good turnover by OW.
For once, the press is working for OW. LR has been able to kind of run right through it and get those transition buckets, but Lower Richland applying some pressure.
Another pause in the action. There's communication between the officials and the official table over there. Only 5 seconds went off the clock. I think they've gotten it straightened out now. We'll be back to live action here in a moment.
In the meantime, we've got a cheerleader flip-off.
Well, it's exciting in here. Oh, it's getting. You got served. Yep. It's alive. You got served going on in here. Look, team spirit.
Oh no, here we go. We got another one.
Okay, you go full court. We're gonna get some camera work on that. We're doing it. They finishing with the. I don't know about the round off.
LR sending theirs out.
Okay, here we go.
Oh boy.
Challenge. Challenge.
Oh, she's going up.
Oh, look, okay. She's starting. .226 to play in the third quarter. 31-24. OW trying to carve into this 7-point deficit right here. Why they playing a little bit of a, is it a matchup zone? JoJo's playing at least. He's definitely playing some mind games up top with his defense. It's hard to even recognize what they're playing. Another three. Mays.
Big rebound.
His rebounds are racking up. 32 in black. Oh, pass. Atkins got fouled. Could not get it to go down, but he got fouled on that baseline. He gets the 2 shots coming up on our Amick Farms free throw line. Amick Farms, they're now hiring. Apply at countonamick.com. That's Alex Atkins right there on your screen.
Lower Richland's keys to this game was to control Jakes, handle pressure, and get transition points.
They've done those things.
And they've done all 3 of those things.
Check, checkity check. Johnson C. Smith, one of the schools in on Alex Atkinson, Queens University up in Charlotte. I think Presbyterian is hot and heavy on him, as I mentioned earlier. Missed both. That's not going to make the coach happy. Little backcourt pressure by LR. Orangeburg-Wilkinson looks a little bit confused on what to do on offense right now.
Yeah, waiting for a certain look.
Yeah, I think they're trying to identify the defense, and I am too. Coach English is up to something. Nice shot. That'll get the momentum swing a little bit. That's Smith with a 2-pointer. Alex Atkinson with the Thornwell points in the paint. He's just too big in there.
I wonder how many rebounds have been from his own teammates.
Yeah, he's
the offensive glass. He's really been able to get up there and get those second chance points.
Really good on offensive glass. Under a minute to play in the third quarter. The lead is now 7 again. You get a feeling JoJo English would be glad. He'd be happy to win with 33 points if he could. The defense has really been impressive. Atkinson, a 3-point effort. Not close, and it's going to be out of bounds. Could not hold on to it. LaDontis Franklin. Back in the game is Jamari Williams, a scholar athlete, by the way, from OW.
Yeah, Coach Howard said that he's got a 4.1 GPA.
Yes.
He's a great person. The student body voted him as Mr. Orangeburg-Wilkinson.
Isn't that something? That's great. You love to see the well-rounded kids. So many of these kids do so many great things other than the sport they play. You love to see it. Nice drive, and that's going to be a charge.
Yep.
Saw that coming a mile away. They're going to get Mario James with the player control foul that time. And it's actually that's 4 fouls for, remember that, that's 4 fouls for Lower Richland.
Yeah, Keith Smith taking that charge.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Let's keep in mind that because the next foul, 2 shots. So that I want to make sure I got that out. But but it's only 25 seconds to get it. They start over again in the next quarter, so that's the new rule this year. Kick ball, Alex Atkinson. So they have 8.5 to get a shot up, and they're going to bring in 2 more players for Lower Richland. Ernest Wesley and Jamel Patterson. Jamel Patterson, a scholar athlete for Lower Richland.
2 seniors coming in here.
Yeah, for play this last 8.5 for defensive pressure. See if OW gets a good look at a 3 right here. Ariane Gore there in the corner. Keith Smith gets up so high on his jumper. Good looking shot there. Could not get it down. Frustration for OW. 33-26. That's the end of 3. We'll be back with the exciting conclusion of our Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week.
It is important to have a supportive employer in your corner. A company that offers on-site health care to save you time and money. That's right, access to a doctor's office while at work at no cost to you. Work schedules to fit your lifestyle, matched 401k to prepare you for retirement, paid vacation, and more. A company that you can count on and grow with. A company that you can have a career with. An employer like Amick Farms. Visit countonamick.com to apply today.
Let's let Sam know about something even more urgent than his morning coffee. Hey Sam, did you know it's kitten season? Right now, thousands of kittens are in shelters across the nation, and they're in need of love and care. When there are too many kittens in shelters, they aren't able to receive the individual attention they so desperately need. That's where you come in. By fostering a kitten, you can provide the care they need until they're ready to be adopted. If you foster a kitten, even for a week, you'll be giving them a chance to grow up and find families of their very own. What's in it for you? A kitten will fill your home with joy, your movie night with lots of cuddles, and they'll even help your social posts look way cuter too. And if you foster a kitten, you'll be provided with everything you need to care for your furry friend. You just provide the love. Save some tiny lives. Adopt or foster a kitten today. To learn more about how you can make a life-saving difference, visit bestfriends.org/kittens.
Welcome back. Putting 4 fingers in the air. Fourth quarter coming up. 33-26 is your score. And coming up later in this fourth quarter, we'll announce the Steve Padgett's Honda of Lake Murray Player of the Game. Before you buy, give Steve a try. Visit HondaofLakeMurray.com today. Amanda, I'm excited. This is going to be going down to the wire, I think.
Yeah, Orangeburg-Wilkinson really struggling on offense in that last quarter. They had 24 points to end the half, and they only have 26 to start the fourth quarter. Jake still hasn't come back in. He's really been shut down, something LR wanted to do, and they've been successful.
So right in front of us, they inbounded it, and the players that finished the quarter stayed in for Lower Richland. The kick, they were in trouble there. The kick got them out. Got to be careful where you pick the ball up. And 5 seconds into the fourth quarter. That's one of the places right there you can't pick the dribble up. Right there, I just spoke of that. And JoJo English wisely calls a timeout to get his. It's a full timeout. It's a minute timeout for the Diamond Hornets. As Coach English, he saw his player in trouble, Amanda had to get him out.
You just said it too. That's one of those places where you don't want to pick up your dribble. You got to get out there and look for the open man in the middle.
Yeah, I said it's 6 places, but really it's the corners. I mean, half court, the corners by the half court, and the corners by the baseline. So
they use the half court and the baseline as 2 extra defenders.
Yes, and teams that trap and press, they want you to pick the dribble. You can't help them out anymore than if you just pick your dribble up. I used to tell my son, that's your driver's license, the dribble. Once you give your dribble up, you can't move. You give up your driver's license. Keep your license if you're a guard. You keep that dribble alive so you can move. And yeah, I kind of thought we'd see some player changes after the ball handling. So Coach English made some lineup changes in that timeout as well. Ball handling is going to be key for Lower Richland. They're going to get pressed baseline to baseline right now as OW tries to mount a comeback. And if you get it up court, you get layups out of this. He might have got away with a walk that time, Alex Atkinson. But a good point guard wants this press because you're going to get layups for your team on the other side because you can beat it. Oh, Alex Atkinson was under the basket doing jumping jacks. He was open for a dunk. They didn't see him. Again, they picked up the dribble again. And might have got bailed out with the call that time. They're continuously picking the dribble up.
Atkinson going up to his teammates saying, hey, man, I'm open down there. Give it to me.
Bro, he's going to do a super chin up if they see him down there because they totally forgot about him. He got behind the OW defense. But it's hard when you're a guard. You got to keep your head up.
Right.
And you mentioned Raven Johnson earlier on for the Gamecock women's team. She's one of the best I've seen playing that true point guard, which means you play with your head up at all times so you can see the other 9 people on the floor. It's true point guard behavior right there. Atkinson way away from the basket, and that's a bad pass. Good job by OW. Nice looking jumper. Jamar Williams has consistently beat people to the ball when he's in the ball game. And this time, a timeout call to get him out of trouble in that corner by Coach Henry Howard. Coach Howard is his first year as the head coach, 14-4, ranked number 3 in the state. Got to feel if Lower Richland wins this game, they may get some consideration. But again, neither one of these coaches care about rankings. Early January, mid to January. It's going to be about the seedings down the stretch in February. Coach English was telling me he's made the playoffs every year except the COVID year of his career.
Wow.
He's always made the playoffs. And again, I mentioned that 2015 title run at Sumter was pretty special. Beat a Hillcrest team that was really highly thought of. And Colonial Life Arena was on fire that night. They came out. I remember this stat because I was at the game. I think I called it. I don't remember. But I think JoJo Sumter team shot 77% from the floor.
Wow.
The first half of that championship game. I'd never seen anything like that. 77%.
I wish they still did the championship games at the CLA.
Yeah, me too.
That sounds like a blast.
Yeah, those were good days. Those were good days. We'll be in Florence this year, I'm told. We've been at USC Aiken the last few years, but
now everybody can go to Buc-ee's.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, it'll be my third trip to Buc-ee's. I can't wait to get up there for the championships in the Florence Civic Center. Inbounded, Orangeburg in their white with orange and maroon trim. The basket to our left, and that ball's lost out of bounds. Laura Richard in that black and old gold.
Ethan Mays doing a great job on a defense.
Amari Williams back in the game for OW. Good things has happened for them when he's in the game. He's just not the biggest kid in the world, but just plays hard. Errant pass, and it's going to be a turnover. And speaking of Williams, he's going to get a layup right here, and he just cannot get his. He kind of got a grip on the ball and put it in. Keith Smith, number 5, closed this lead to 5, and a bad pass again. Some lazy passes going to get Little Richard in trouble. Mays missed the layup, and they're going to call a foul or a push. They're going to get Jordan McGahee with a foul right there. And in a tech, somebody slammed the ball there. One thing you can't do in high school basketball, you can't slam the ball. That's an automatic technical foul, and everybody knows that. Foul was on McGahee. But a technical, who slammed the ball now? Looks like it might have been the Dr. Franklin. Frustration. You can't, that's automatic. I know that very personally.
Why is that, Stacey?
Got a few of those. It's an instinct that you slam. I mean, it's kind of an instinct, but yeah, I got a few of those. And usually you hear the buzzer sound and you sit down. You get benched after that. But yeah. So they're going to shoot the free throws first, which is going to be Mays, and then you get the technical shot. So they call him Mays to the line, the junior. It's a bad time for that technical, too.
This LR team has really started to frustrate Orangeburg-Wilkinson.
Yeah, and the body language has been tough most of the game. But they had them making jittery passes, and you kind of bail them out. The foul was playing hard, but you can't slam the ball down right there. You give a team the ball again and a chance to get free points. And Mays goes, 2 for 2. And now you get the tech. It's going to be shot by Mario James.
A sophomore who's hit 2 3-pointers so far today.
And missed.
Maybe he should take it from the 3.
There you go. Folks behind us are yelling at that foul. Mays is on the ground, and it's debatable. It was debatable, I think. But there's one more shot coming up on the technical front. And he missed both of them. So what people say in that case, they say ball don't lie. That's what they just say. And I heard a referee tell me, actually this was just Wednesday. Say I don't play with talking basketballs. Balls can't lie because they can't talk. So that's a good answer from a referee. Like,
touche.
Yeah, I heard. I was like, that's okay. I like that. That's the answer to ball don't lie. I got you. Balls don't talk.
Oh.
That might be close to a 5-second count and a bad pass. Great defense by OW. Great defense, not good, but great defense to get that turnover. 7-point game. Keith Smith has really played a good game for OW, number 5 right there. He may have to be the guy to get some baskets for him. Gets up high on that jumper. Blocking foul. Keith Smith is forcing the action, and he drew the 2-shot foul.
Coach Howard said Smith is a captain. He's on the honor roll. He's a great communicator. When he's on the floor, this team's better off.
Yeah, he's been very impressive. I'm impressed with his play. He plays so hard. 2 shots coming up at the Amick Farms free throw line. Amick Farms now hiring. Apply at countonamick.com. And another miss. Both teams have just missed their free throws. Lost Art in the game, though. He's going to go 0 for 2 from the line. Antonio Adams had the ball knocked out of his hands. Ball clearly knocked off. Knocked out on OW. They're picking up full court. And they are really playing strong defense. Really good footwork, good quickness by OW.
Let's see if it pays off.
And it does. Jamari Williams again, got another loose ball he corrals, and just good pressure by OW. Both teams playing real good D. Jake's back in the game now. He can take over now. Oh, nice cross. Forced the action a little bit. Antonio Adams, no good. Mays with the putback. Ethan Mays at the basket. I didn't see the call. There was a stoppage play. Was there a call? I think they just took Jakes out of the ball game.
Yeah, there's a sub.
Pointed at his feet. He's taking his shoes off on the sideline, man.
Looks like he's got an ankle wrapped up. He's taking a look at his right ankle, unwrapping it. Hope he's okay.
Full court pressure. Me too. Hope he's fine. Full court pressure by Little Richland. Up 9 now. Good closeout. Jamari Williams, smaller guy trying to operate. A nice 3-ball that time. Will Lou, great opportunity to score 3-pointer. Mark Jamison cuts the lead to 6. And the pressure stays hot for OW. They're really playing aggressive defense, Amanda.
The Bruins need that. They need a big shot like we just saw from Jamison here. Swish, nothing but net there to get this crowd going, get the atmosphere, get the energy, momentum back, because they're only down 6, still in their hands.
Inbounds, trying to trap. LR's in trouble.
This press has been a game changer.
It really has, and if they're not careful, that's why another ball handler's coming in. Antonio Adams just left the game. He saw maybe one play. Adams back in for Lower Richland, as well as Corey Glenn, 23. The pressure valve is Alice Atkins. Though he may come back. Atkinson may come back to help. Here he is. He comes back. There he is. He's the pressure release at 6'9". He's throw it up, and he goes to get it. Good adjustment by Coach English, and that's a good poke out from behind that time by OW. That's great defense once again. The defense keeps them in the game. They just got to make baskets. They're not converting on the other end. Patience being shown by Orangeburg-Wilkinson. Oh, that was the look they wanted. Couldn't get it to go down. That was the young man who made the. That was the young man who made the shot earlier, Mark Jamison. So JoJo English is going to bring Ethan Mays back in. But they got the look they wanted, Amanda, just didn't get it to go down, as has happened most of the game.
They've really got the crowd into it now, too. You see everybody pointing for which way the possession needs to go.
Good photo, right? Everybody warms. It was great. Where are they going to get baskets from, though?
Where?
Yeah, who's the offensive player on the court right now? Because a lot of these guys aren't shooters.
I mean, Jamison knocked down the 3, but
And Booker has been shooting that. He had a good look. He's just not gotten one to go down. He got a 3 earlier, and that's the only shot he's made. But who consistently has scored other than Keith Smith?
Jordan McGahee was their leading scorer in the first half.
And he's not in right now. It's so loud you couldn't even hear the whistle. Coach Ingles just called a timeout with 3:48 to play. And we're going to step away, pay some bills right quick. Come on back for the exciting conclusion. Lower Richland 37, Orangeburg-Wilkinson 31. It's the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week.
More than 4,000 children and teens are in foster care in South Carolina, but more than half don't have a place to call home. Thornwell's foster care program is on a mission to change this. Visit thornwell.org for more and be the change that will last a lifetime.
Amanda Poole here alongside Stephen Vicari with Stewart Law Offices. Stephen, you guys have a very personal connection to our community schools. How does that connection help influence this firm's commitment to local education?
Brent, the owner of the law firm, his mom was a teacher. My wife is an administrator, and she taught English language arts for over 10 years before becoming an administrator. A couple other guys, their wife, one is a teacher, one was a librarian, and one is a speech therapist. And you know, teachers have a difficult job, and we understand that. It's kind of ingrained into who we are. And so our commitment, we think, kind of goes a little beyond the sponsorship, and it's kind of really a heartfelt investment in the growth and success of the next generation of those in our community.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Stephen. But stick around because we've got more basketball on the way.
Welcome on back inside. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole having a great old time here in the OBC, Orangeburg County, and back down the campus of Orangeburg-Wilkinson High School. We have a barn burner, 6-point game, 37-31. Lower Richland Diamond Hornets. And Amanda, I think this 3:48 is going to be very, very exciting. A lot of action coming up.
I agree, especially if the pressure stays the way it has this fourth quarter. I mean, there's been turnover, but Lower Richland has done a great job of getting back on defense to stop OW from cutting this lead any further. Absolutely. And they're doing it right. They're trying to trap. They're trapping at every opportunity, and they're really doing a great job chasing the basketball. And I can tell you now, the crowd is not going to like any fouls called, but they do need to foul a little bit right now. They need to get into the double bonus. Yep. If you're going to be trailing and going down the stretch, you need the other team going to the line. The pressure release again. Alice Atkinson getting up high on the jumper. The first jump shot he's made the whole game. Alice Atkinson, mid-range. That's a tough shot right there. If you can create that one, it's hard to guard. He shot it with a lot of confidence, too. Well, he floated above everybody for about 3 seconds. Right, he's looking down there, 6'9" with hops. He's got about 5 or 6 block shots, and that's a good look at a three. Oh, I thought that was going down. That would have been huge. They needed that. Yes. Ethan Mays, you can't give a big that ball that far from the basket. That might be off the leg of OW. They called that out on Mays, so it's Bruins basketball, 3-10. It's an 8-point game, so we'll see now with another sub coming in for OW. That's John Cunningham. I believe this is his first time in the ball game. He's played in 16 games this season, averages just under 2 points per game. If you get open, honey, shoot. 2-3 zone by Lower Richland. A clean look. He might be the three-point shooter. That look is there. They have not done a good job knocking down threes all game. Alex Atkinson up high. Got to get up to get down. Alex Atkinson with the slam, floating above everyone. The lead goes to 10 with the Thornwell points in the paint. Look what happens when they were able to break the press. Yes, I tell you, the other back end of that is going to be layups and dunks if you can break it. Now they have the numbers. Good defense by Smith. Keith Smith did a good job defending without fouling. They need a bucket, though. They need a basket real bad right now. 2-3 zone. They're going to dare him to shoot it. They're going to dare him to shoot a jumper. And they have not knocked down shots, Amanda. And they're going to need to do something quick. Time is running out.
There's another chance right there. He made
it.
the last one. Couldn't get it to go down. They just not knocking down the open threes, man. They've had looks all night long. That's going to be the story of the ball game. Back in now. Marion Gordon, take a look right here.
Yep. Atkinson has just been able to get down the floor so quick for a big, keeping up with his teammates, being down there before anybody else.
Here's offers from Johnson C. Smith, Presbyterian, among other schools. Looking at it right now, a lot of mid-major offers. Oh, good block shot. Good defense by OW right there. We got a player getting up slow down there. Might just be tired.
I'd be tired too, the way they've been pressing this whole game.
It's been up and down. 148 to play, 10-point game. They're going to chase the ball now. JoJo going to make them pull it out. The next foul puts them in a double bonus. Oh, that's off the leg of an OW player.
Stacey, if they hit all those three-pointers that they took, this could be a whole different game. Different game.
Agreed. They need a couple to go down real quick here.
LR just tiring this team out.
The dangerous pass right there. And now it's when you're OW, you wish there was a shot clock in high school basketball. This is going to be a layup or a block. Neither. Alex Atkinson, just too big, too strong in there. Thornwell points in the paint. Become a licensed foster parent with Thornwell's foster care program. Visit thornwell.org and find out how you can foster hope for a child in need. Points in the paint sponsor, Thornwell. That might go. Oh, that would have been huge. Oh, layup. So I'd have gone off the backboard right there and let my big man slam that one. That's number 2 with the hoop, Jeremiah Orange, and that might be the benediction time. That's going to be.
He hit the first bucket of the game. It might have hit the last.
That was Thornwell points in the paint. That's going to send folks home right there. Oh, he wanted alley-oop. He asked for it. They got to do better. He pointed. He wanted alley-oop right there. They call a timeout.
LR seeking their 7th straight win if they come away with this one tonight, and they would end Orangeburg-Wilkinson's 17 straight home win streak.
Good night for the Diamond Hornets all the way around. They're going to get the doubleheader sweep. Coach Lucas talked to him after the last game. We'll talk to Coach English after this game. 19.7.
A lot of missed opportunities. Couldn't get the perimeter shooting going late in this game. Never made it to double bonus in the 4th quarter.
Right. I thought for sure OW would start fouling a little early. They didn't. And now it's too late. Benediction time. We're going to do the closing hymn. Let everybody get home to the buffet. Altar call, and we can go home. So OW is not fouling, so that's going to be your final score, 45-31. Handshake line. Your champions for the night, Lower Richland 45, Orangeburg-Wilkinson 31 on the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week. Stay with us. We've got a trophy to present, player of the game to talk about on the other side of this break. Stay with us for the conclusion.
Hungry for success? Got an appetite for advancement? Cook up a career at Rush's. Columbia's legendary local eatery is hiring, and we want you on our crew. Join the team for competitive pay, great hours, and major opportunities to grow. Here, you're not just a number, you're a part of history. Crush it at Rush's. Apply today at rushesjobs.com.
It is important to have a supportive employer in your corner. A company that offers on-site health care to save you time and money. That's right, access to a doctor's office while at work at no cost to you. Work schedules to fit your lifestyle, matched 401k to prepare you for retirement, paid vacation, and more. A company that you can count on and grow with. A company that you can have a career with. An employer like Amick Farms. Visit countonamick.com to apply today.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Food can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Welcome back on the court with a victorious Lower Richland Diamond Hornet team. Head coach JoJo English, a big region win, knocking off the number 3 team in the state. Talk about your team's performance tonight.
We played well in spurts, but we had too many turnovers in that second quarter and got them back in the basketball game. But they locked down in the third quarter, and I believe they only scored maybe, 3 or 4 points. But we got to do a better job of playing smart and protecting the basketball, especially at the end of the basketball game.
How does this set your team up for the rest of region play?
It's one day at a time. We forgot about this right now, so when we get on the bus, I got some talking to do in this locker room real quick because we got some stuff we got to fix, and we're going to start focusing on drill on Tuesday.
How about the play of Alex Atkinson, your 6'9" star player there who's getting recruited, and he had a big game. He's our player of the game, by the way. Talk about his performance real quick.
I think he did all right. Too many turnovers. Too many unforced turnovers, but the kid got a lot of potential. He's a great kid, outstanding kid, but he got a lot to work on as a group, but he's a wonderful kid. Great to have him. He's like a son to me, you know what I mean? So that's why I stay on him, because he has a lot of untapped potential. He just got to keep working, keep working.
I have something for you guys, man. You guys are our trophies tonight. Y'all want to get loud with it one time? Lower Richland Diamond Hornets, our champions on the Rush's High School Hoops Game of the Week. Congratulations.
For over 40 years, Sound & Images has been South Carolina's corporate multimedia partner for live events. Sound & Images is also your resource for commercial audiovisual installations. Help your teams collaborate more efficiently with a custom-crafted AV solution from Sound & Images. Whether you want a single monitor upgrade or a turnkey AV system, we are dedicated to helping you incorporate easy-to-use technology into your space. And we offer the best-in-class support and service. Elevate your AV. Call Sound & Images today.
At Lexington Medical Center, we're known for advanced procedures and exceptional care. And for the second consecutive year, we've been recognized by U.S. News and World Report as the best hospital in the Columbia metro region and the #2 hospital in South Carolina. It's a distinction of quality that puts us among the best in the nation. Lexington Medical Center, giving our best to care for you.
Watch Fox Sports Zone. More sports coverage than anyone else in the Midlands.
Our Sportscast is the only nightly 30-minute show dedicated to sports right here in the Midlands.
With the largest local sports team, we cover all of the Midlands, from your favorite college teams to your local high school. Watch Fox Sports has you covered.
From interviews with coaches and players to analyzing the plays, we take you to the sideline and inside the huddle.
Watch Fox Sports Zone, sponsored by Lexington Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Back here in the aftermath, the Diamond Hornets of Lower Richland on a sweep. The boys team 45-31 over the Bruins here in Orangeburg-Wilkinson High School on their court. Hellman, Jim, I'm Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here with me. What did we see? We saw an outstanding performance by the defense of Lower Richland, and one player in particular, Alice Atkinson.
Yeah, hard to miss him out there on the court. Let's take a look at some of these highlights from him tonight. Alex Atkinson, the senior, the 6'9" senior, Honda of Lake Murray player of the game. He had a couple dunks tonight. He had a big block. We talked about his three-point blocking. He was able to really change momentum with that this evening, and also helped out his teammate breaking some presses. His length was really used there as an outlet for them to keep the ball moving.
Absolutely. That's Steve Paget, Honda of Lake Murray player of the game. Before you buy, give Steve a try. Visit hondaoflakemurray.com today. It was a great game, and I want to thank all our crew. Brittany and the crew in there doing their thing. All the folks, we get all those names next week and make sure we give y'all some love next week. Atkins Law Firm, Rushes, thanks some of our sponsors. Steve Paget's Honda of Lake Murray, you just heard me mention them. Stanley Law Office, Will Lucre Opportunity School, Lexington Medical Center, Amick Farms, Thornwell, Sound and Images. Thanks for all those folks making it happen here. On behalf of Amanda Poole, my broadcast partner, I am Stacey Huff. Said thank y'all for joining us. Next week, we'll have Camden at Lakewood, Joyce Edwards, one of the top 2 players in the nation in the class of 2024 on the girls side. And we'll have it Monday, January 22nd. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a great sports night, and we'll see y'all next week on the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week.
Glad I'm here because it's really helping me.
I have a lot of things I want to do.
I like being in charge of others.
My confidence how really build up since I've been here.
This place has showed me it's not good to run from your education.
It's a really great place. You got people here that are willing to help you.
It's something that's going to get you through every day. It's just something you have to have. And they're making it possible for me because if I wasn't here, I would not be in high school.
It is important to have a supportive